I'm just really sluggish right now. It's probably just an awful lot of people playing it, still in very close beta. But when we get into game, it should be fine.
Party starts here.
If I load in.
Here we go, boys. Pray!
All right, everybody, cross your fingers out there. Did you cross them yet? I'm in.
I'm not in yet, boys.
Come on.
Owen, please.
He left the game.
No?
Oh.
Did he?
Yes. No.
No, I don't
What?
think he did.
No,
no,
My
he's
circle's
there.
still spinning. My circle's still spinning.
You're still there, though.
Yes!
Hey, we're in.
Perfect timing.
We did it, Reddit.
We're going live.
Live.
Here on Underground. The attacking team is North America. The defending team is Europe. This first objective is crazy. It's fast. It always seems to be a surprise, but the attacking team definitely has an advantage here. We're going to expect a really, really quick plant. That's what we've seen so far in the cups, and the teams are setting up their offenses and defenses. You got to look at the top of this objective. The roof is such an important point to control, and always hotly contested. Match it just right on the objective here. But actually, North America is taking the side route, surprisingly, planting on the side door, not really going for as big a push as I would have expected on the top roof. Yeah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, that seems to have caught the EU guys a little bit off guard. We did actually have a medic, Hollywood, trying to get a plant. Matt did spot him out and killed him out instantly. But that is one of the first times I've seen this map attacked without a full roof push at the start. And it seems to have worked fairly well, to be fair.
Well, it's worked all right, but of course they haven't planted on the objective yet, which is something that we have seen in previous games, like almost an immediate plant directly on the objective. Instead, NA is playing it a little bit slower here. They've planted on the side door, and we'll just be taking that route when possible. And they're actually playing very conservative, I feel, here. Not really pushing in, playing as a team, staying back a little bit until they open up that side door. Now let's see what they do next here.
Well, if you remember back to the previous final we played on this map, which was INI versus V586, Outsider got some really sneaky airstrikes. And I think a lot of teams are being very careful about rushing that roof at the start now, fearing the airstrike from nowhere wiping the full team again. So I have noticed in a few pugs and scrims that less people do seem to be doing that initial rush up onto the roof at the start.
And there's the airstrike, killing 2 people.
Yep.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
engineer and the fragger is gone for this spawn wave, so...
But we do have a concerted push. 3 of North America are on the roof right now. That's Hollywood, Stoop Prime, and Israel. Bunga Bunga is pushing up, though. And, you know, if Bunga Bunga is pushing towards you, you're in danger. Because that guy is an elite fragger in this game. One of the best fraggers that we
and
see.
Hollywood caught a full spawn.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Hollywood and the North American team to be down 1 for this next entire push here.
He's not gibbed out, though, so they could possibly go for the revive here.
Yep. Alright, let's see how North America pushes forward here. They actually have a man advantage against Freeze here, but Freeze gets the kill and the gib. Unfortunate for North America. I think they're going to want to just pull back. Oh no, now Stoop Crime is out and catches the full spawn wave as well. So North America a little discombobulated here after that successful first push.
I think they should just wait now, gather up with 5 again, and push.
Yeah, I hope they just Cool Matt should just kill out here most likely, and he's not doing it. All right, well he's gonna hold on to his position up at the top, try to distract a little bit, try to throw the enemies off. Cool Matt is up on the balcony here with his turret, so he'll probably be coming in right about now to get the crossfire going. And here comes an airstrike, but it looks like it was a little bit off the mark, unfortunately, for North America. Slash way off the mark. Alright, 2 up on the balcony, Hollywood on the roof. We've got a couple people up top for North America. It's going to be concerted push onto the roof here. They've got turrets and all, health station and all. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. It looks like they do not have an advantage at all right now. North America's dropping like flies.
They seem to be getting roof control every single time, but I don't know if they're... I think they should just try to jump down and plant the bomb, actually. Right now they just
yeah.
seem to be standing on the roof and not doing anything.
I totally agree. I've actually seen the North American team take the roof 3 times in a row now, and when they get there, they set up the positions, they put down the healing station, and then for some reason, 2 people always seem to go back and drop off the pipe towards the generator to open the left-hand side and die. So hopefully they won't continue doing this, so it could be a very long fight indeed.
But this is looking really good now. For NA.
Yeah, great push
guys
here.
Out.
They just need to do something.
But they're waiting too long.
They're planting again on the side objective here, which, you know, I can't fault them for that. Obviously, they want to get the little wins wherever they can, and opening this door is important. But this is a map where we see teams frequently pushing in and planting right away. So not necessarily a great thing that they're playing so conservative here.
The bomb is down now. They have got control with a turret and Coolmat in there, but Coolmat is about to go down. He does get taken out by Freeze, who is on the healing station. The turret is going to get taken down as well. Now, can the NA team guard from the roof? Matt's down. Can they get the give? Yes, they did.
They don't have a nader or a fragger. It's going to make it really hard to pop down into there.
Yeah.
I think Stoop
and
killed
Hollywood
out.
is just gonna get a full spawn here.
I think he may have accidentally killed out himself there. Just a little too late. So the side door is now open again for North America, but they're, you know, they still haven't really been able to, you know, at least they got a plant on the objective that throws the EU team on the back foot just a little bit here. Coolmat taking the top. We'll probably see him drop a turret here in a second, but now the NA team is pushing out very, very far, and it doesn't look like they're able to get the kills and gives with that push, so the entire team is going to get wiped here.
I would really like to see Stoop Crime maybe come in with a nader right now and just put a lot of nades on either one of the side generators or use them for just spamming into positions where he knows the enemy team are. Right now, the airstrike just isn't seeming to work out for them. The defenders are staying very far back towards their own spawn behind the objective for the most part. So getting that really nice airstrike is just not going to happen, I don't think.
You know, I'd like to see North America pull out a nader, or maybe even Fletcher here.
That said, the airstrike is in. Is he going to be able to pick anything off?
Not at all.
Unfortunately, no.
And we have... I'm not sure, like, they're taking the roof every single time. I think if they slow down a bit and actually try to go for the picks, it's gonna work out a lot better for them. At this point, they're just running in, like, with 3 people.
The bomb went down, it's been defused again instantly.
Again, I just have to feel like the North American team, the teamwork is where they're lacking the most. Again, you called out individual skill-wise, we should have a pretty close game here, but it just doesn't feel like North America is able to push in together too often. You know, obviously they are going to make concerted efforts to push together, but they're still having trouble with a lot of the more fine minutia of you know, what it takes, really, to push in and get an objective here in Dirty Bomb.
Now, if you look at the scoreboard, you'll see that on the EU side, we've got Freeze, who is playing that Skyhammer, and his score is quite high. And what you'll notice about Freeze is his aim is on point. He just does so much damage.
But this is again a push with only 3 people. They had 2 down from the start, and they're just not synced at all. It's better, like, if they kill themselves and just go as 5 again.
Yeah, I will say, though, Hollywood had some nice close-range shoddy action. He took down 2 as an aura. He took down a soldier with almost full health as an aura. So impressive stuff by Hollywood.
I see a lot of complaints recently over the forums about the aura at the moment. People like wishing that they could just have the 1 fragger limit, but maybe have 2 sawbones. But Hollywood is one of them players which is really showing that aura is much more viable than people give it credit for. And it does honestly make that thing work for him so well. And I don't even know how he does it sometimes, but yeah. We have got a pause that's come out. Looks like one of the North American guys has crashed. Who would that have been? So, Israel seems to have left the server. Hopefully we'll get him in as soon as possible. But, like, unfortunately, we can't fly around now to have a quick look around. But, let's be honest, we have gone over the halftime mark of this first first attacking round. And it's not looking too good for the North American side right now. I really would like to see Stu Crime, like I mentioned before, switch out to Nader, maybe put a lot of pressure on that right-hand door from the attacker spawn on the generator, open that up, and then just go for a 5-man rush straight in and just try and overwhelm them with pure aggression. Because right now, what I'm noticing is the NA team just seems to be all over the map. They are going left, they're going right, they're on the roof, all at the same time. But then when you look at the EU team, you just seem to see this like swarm of 3 or 4 players just moving from side to side together and just being able to clean up the odd members of the NA team. So I don't know. I think it's never nice to have a crash in the game, but hopefully they're going to be talking this through right now and they'll be able to come back after this unpause, recuperated, and maybe pull something out of the bag. I think it's now or never because halfway through this map and they haven't really got a single solid viable attack yet, and that really needs to change and fast if they want any chance of being able to complete this map.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they just stop going alone and go as 5 people and actually have like the courage to go in when they get a kill. Like one push they had Bunga down for the full duration. He caught a full spawn and they were just too scared to go.
Yeah.
They just had to get in there.
All right, we're jumping back into the game in about 10 seconds here. Israel is back in the server. We're going to see what North America can do to put this, try to get this first objective done. They need to get it done very, very quickly here. Again, as I mentioned, this is an objective that we've seen go so quickly in previous iterations of the Dirty Cups events, but not happening so far for North America. There's going to be a full wipe. So full wipe means a clean slate. Let's see what North American can do with this next push here.
I want to see what Freeze can do on this right-hand side right now.
Yeah,
His aim is just
Freeze's
crazy.
score is out of control right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Freeze doesn't play with a team currently. He gets a little bit angry when he plays sometimes. He gets really frustrated by lag. But his individual skill is one of the highest in the game right now. Like, he just doesn't miss shots. He will melt a fragger if he sees a fragger. He just melts everybody. He's still got that old school ET playstyle with like the odd crouch spam stuck in there for good measure. And it really throws players off. And yeah, he's definitely proving himself on this team right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And, some of that criticism about Aura, I think we just saw it right there. Hollywood died. It seemed like he died instantly.
Yeah.
So he's trying to play conservative. He's trying to play reserved and get those revives. But, if you're going to die that quickly, it becomes very difficult to make a play. And here, see, Inferno just pushing ahead of his team extremely far. And now comes the airstrike. Freeze gets 2. And that is just demoralizing for a North American team member right now, or a North American fan. Please, guys, please. And again, look at Inferno. He's just he's pushing straight forward. At least has a little bit more backup this time. But look, that little... I feel like a Nader could do so much work right now because Bunga has Ice right behind him, right? So Ice is the medic. He's staying behind the corner. He's staying out of harm's way, and he just jumps in right when he needs to, right when Bunga's in trouble. Ice just comes straight out. I think a Nader could definitely break this tight corridor, but here's a couple kills here for North America. This is the best chance that they've had so far. This is by far the best chance we've seen.
Just match it left. They should be able to get a plant off now. Only a couple of seconds left. The plant's going to go down. We have got a couple of members of NA on the roof, which means that they should, in theory, be able to hold this for at least one more spawn.
Oh, and here comes the airstrike. Oh, no.
They have to give
able to get
now.
one.
They have to give him. And they got
so the engineer died, but the engineer was not Gibbs. So back up is Matcha. He has the opportunity to try to get the disarm here, and it happens so fast when an engineer is on that objective. But there they are on the roof. NA is finally...
Oh, we've got an airstrike coming in from Freeze.
Wow.
Oh man, Europe is all over this objective. Can North America push in? Do they have that nading, that AoE damage effect here?
And there we go.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Wipe.
What I'd like to see NA do now is take that roof control again. They're being able to take that every single time, right? That's not the issue. They are able to take roof control. And then rather than going for the plant instantly, I'd like to see them wait. Just literally, right now, it's about completing this first objective for them. There's not very long left. It's not going too well. Just wait once you've taken roof control and do a full wipe, if possible, leaving everybody on high length spawns and then plant and set up better positions. Right now, it feels a little bit ragged. They're getting that bomb plant down just as the enemy team are about to rush into the point, and they're struggling to actually get a really good defensive foothold. And I think just slowing it down a little bit, as silly as that sounds in stopwatch, may be the way forward for them right now.
Well, Bunga Bunga is down, so a slight advantage here for the attackers. Let's watch Inferno, the fragger for the attackers. He's on the roof here, staying alive. He's also got a med station right next to him. Let's see if he can survive here and get some kills and some gibs on the roof. I'm watching
so
Inferno
much time.
here.
Why was no bomb planted then?
A little bit strange. But actually, with another opportunity is America. They have the objective on lockdown. Complete lockdown,
Oh, this
it
is
looks
looking
like.
really good now.
Oh,
But
but spawn
Arctic
times weren't in the
Bunga got a
favour.
full spawn.
And Freeze is down and gibbed.
All right,
It's gonna
that's
be-
good, but it's not great. North America is down 2 to 3 here. So
Pullman
Europe still has
to
their
get Macho
engineer.
right now. He has to kill
Macho's
Macho and
alive.
get him.
Oh, Stoop went round the wrong way.
See, exactly here is where I want to see that
Oh.
Nader or that Fletcher. We
They
need
needed
more
to drop.
explosive action.
Yeah, in that situation, they needed to drop. They were being far too passive that time. And it's cost them. That looked like it was going to be the bomb that was. But unfortunately, they are back on the back foot again.
All right, North America, put your shit together. Let's get a concerted push here. They've got 2 very nice bomb plants in a row here, but they haven't been able to stop Matcha. The engineer, disarms that objective just so quickly that you cannot afford to let that engineer even get close. So they, even though they've had good positioning to stop the engineer, they just haven't been able to survive quite long enough to stop and give that engineer.
Thanks.
I'm actually really taken back by Freeze right now. I've always known he's a good player, but just he's sticking to his positions. He's always been known as somebody who gets a little bit aggressive and pushes out at the wrong times. But right now, he's just holding his position strong and doing work.
Shall we watch Freeze for a moment here and watch this aim?
You see, he's one of the only players which crouches constantly as well. He doesn't mind like slowing it down a little bit.
And that was actually one of the changes in this most recent patch. There's a little bit of a buff to crouched aiming.
I think
And Bunga
mathematically
just
it works out around 20%.
killing like 4 or 5 people here.
Oh,
Gets the 5th with an 8. Can I get one more? No, I gets taken out by Stu.
oh, that was. Oh, we do have a plant on the objective here, but EU, they're down only 1 to 2 here, but they're gonna spawn and be at this objective with plenty of time to disarm it. There is a mine on the objective though, and NA is trying to set up as best as they can. There's actually 2 mines here in the objective room. Matcha
Actually,
sees
they
it.
don't need to actually defuse it right now. The there was not enough time for it to
Oh,
actually.
Engineer
Matcha's
skipped
taken
out.
down and give.
But there's not enough time
Yeah.
to finish.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice. Whoops. Well, NA unable to complete the first objective here. It's a full hold, which is about as bad as it could get.
I got a feeling this is going to be very fast on the EU attacker side. I can't imagine them not getting a plant almost instantly.
I think
just-
they're gonna get it on the first push.
Yeah. Because both I and I always manage to get a really quick plant on this, and so does V586, right? And right now we've got Bunga Bunga on the fragger and the engineer Matt, who knows just to drop down, don't even care where the enemy are, drop down, get the plant, let his team clean it up afterwards. And I think that's what we're going to be expecting. So I'm personally going to be following from Match at the start of this next round.
Yeah, I'm already psychologically preparing myself for the next map, and I think that's probably what North America needs to do as a whole right here. They need to figure out what they did wrong here, how they can adjust moving forward, because it's going to be extremely difficult, nay, impossible to hold EU on this first objective for so long. But I shouldn't make too many assumptions. Let's watch as Europe sets up here on Underground. All right. Here comes the initial push, and we're live.
Oh,
Take
they've
it away,
taken a
Pixel.
Fletcher! They have taken a Fletcher. I did not expect that. So they're not actually going to get
Nice.
there quick enough to beat the defenders. What's going on? This is not what I expected at all. I expected straight into the, to the
Whoa.
drop.
Oh wow.
All right, we may have to eat our words. NA is dominating right now.
Well, to be fair, Freeze did help NA out a little bit by killing off the engineer who was on the roof.
Look at this medic work, though, for EU.
Yeah.
That was really impressive. I hope that Owen got a chance to watch that, because 2 medics are just staying alive forever right now. This medic work is insane. They're not dying. Well, finally, we see Ice go down. But,
And we're going to see
Instead
a
of
plant
Matcha
here.
alive though, he could sneak it.
He should plant. I'm really surprised that he never went for that then. I think he could have got it. Even if he couldn't have held it, it could have pulled all the defenders back to defend the point.
All right. Well, Europe, you know, they're not starting off any better than North America did, to be honest. But it's still going to be really tough. That's a full 40 minutes. Sorry,
Nice
13
on a
minutes,
full
40 seconds. Yeah. But let's see. Maybe North America. Maybe we're underestimating them here. Maybe they're going to put up a really good fight here on Underground. Oh, and airstrike right on the objective. Let's see what kind of kills it can get. None whatsoever. And NA still fully alive here. Still on the objective, but it looks like we could have a plant. No, or sorry.
It looks like EU is having the same problem as the NA guys. They're not pushing as 5 right now.
Yeah.
Against 3, so it's down for like the full spawn again, and they have 3 guys pushing, which is never gonna work.
I think
And again-
Matcha just needs to drop and plant. He just needs to, even if he dies, he just needs to drop and plant. He can get that plant down fast enough. Like, if he surprises them, it's going to get planted. But he needs the rest of his team on that roof to actually defend him with it. And
Oh, that's a huge airstrike. Wow, 3 people dead.
yeah.
Oh, I can't believe how much damage some of these airstrikes have done already in this match. Are we going to see the top score for both teams be an Artie? It's very surprising, actually, but... and also surprised not to see a plant on this objective so far. So Europe needs to get their shit together and make a push here. And again, we're on the front page of Twitch TV, so thank you everybody who is tuning in. You're watching Dirty Bomb, new FPS by Splash Damage. It is hardcore, it is fun, it is fast-paced, it is team-based, and that is what we're watching right now as Europe versus North America in an early match in the game's life cycle here is taking place. We saw a full hold, that is defensive full hold, where Europe was able to hold North America on this first objective. Now Europe is trying to reverse that and plant on this objective.
The bomb's going to go down. Oh no!
Oh, he got killed.
Just
And gives out.
Just barely doesn't get that plant there for Europe, and North America's holding strong.
Ice has
In
to be
fact,
careful now. If he gets killed, he's gonna get the long spawn. He's
Yeah.
running away. Okay, he's going away.
I want to see a team just put mass damage through ability spam onto one of these generators and open up one of these side doors instantly. I am so surprised to have not seen it so far. You've got 2 fraggers nades, you can switch out to a nader, have 5 nades on there as well, and then you've got a Fletcher with 3 of his sticky mines. You can open one of these side doors instantly, and it's surprising to not see a team do that yet.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, Europe is trying to set up here. They're trying to make a concerted push. It looks like they're pushing hard on the left-hand side of the objective. They're walking all the way around and will be entering... oh, sorry. I was looking on the wrong side of the map. My bad, my bad.
The bomb's going down. Matt did switch. He did get the bomb down instantly. There's only a medic trying to defuse this, but
Oh, they're gonna
no.
Yeah, they're
they're
here in
gonna stop
time.
the defuse.
They're going to
Yeah.
stop the defuse. Will they be able to get the give as
barely.
well?
They need to get
We
on
need to
the
see
defuse
nades
right
in there.
now.
It needs to be
Oh,
nades.
Hollywood's
Yeah,
going to
to
get that. But it doesn't matter
I
either
feel-
way. They have cleaned it up. They are going to be able to
Yeah.
drop down again instantly and actually go for another plan.
Oh, they're reviving everyone.
Bunga
medic
Bunga
work.
wasn't paying attention to his scoreboard. Did think that it was all respawning, not realizing that it was all still right underneath him.
So again, in this game, you have to make sure that once you get the kill, you also give the body. What that means is, in this game, there are medics, and medics have we're seeing a plant right now, but medics are able to use their paddles to get people up once they've died. So you have to give that body. And that's what we just saw. Great medic work by EU, staying alive, keeping their teams alive with 2 medics in the objective area. But now EU is very much outnumbered on this objective, so North America is going to be getting the defuse very quickly with the engineer. It's cool, Matt. 69 on.
Oh, Matt, you keep missing. Oh.
But again,
so
right there,
close.
he got the kill, but he wasn't able to get the gib, and the engineer does defuse that bomb so quickly.
We definitely sold NA short. I thought it was going to be a lot faster than this. It's already been 5.5 minutes of EU attacking, and NA seem to be holding steady. A couple of the plants have got a little bit further than what we saw on the NA attack, but still nothing which looks like it's actually going to turn into a completion just yet. So
actually, we do have an advantage here, though. Europe has a major man advantage. It's going to be 12 seconds for North America to respawn here.
But Mache is dead on the roof and nobody's reviving him.
It's okay. One of the medics can get the plant, but they all need to get into position now. Otherwise, they are going to be a little bit too late. We'll see when these attackers all get up. They are up now. They're running up towards the objective. We've got a couple of players on the roof. 4 players on the roof. One airstrike is going to make them cry their eyes out.
All right, North America has to rush in here and get this plant. Otherwise, they are on losing map number 1. Good advantages here for North America early on. They're getting lots of kills, but no, their EU responds very quickly here. And that plant is gonna go off unless an engineer runs in right now, and it is Cool Matt 69 who is the engineer.
Out.
There we go. This could be it.
He's down for the full duration. They have to.
Yeah. This would require a miracle to not happen right now. That said, Hollywood is on it, and there's nobody shooting at him, but well, does he get defibbed? No.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. That is gonna be it.
So there we go, guys.
Europe is gonna take the first map, but it was a lot closer than some of us were thinking here.
Definitely.
Yeah. But at the same time, I just think that the EU side was being a little bit too passive all the way through that attacking round then. I do believe they could have made something happen a little bit sooner. I mean, even if we look at the kills right now, the EU guys the kill death ratio's a little bit higher in general. The points a little bit higher in general. So I don't know. I think that was a lot more EU side than what it appeared on the second timing. But yeah, I think both of these teams are struggling with it being a mix and not playing with everyday run-of-the-mill teams. So it's definitely going to throw a spanner in the works with some maps. I'm interested to see what the bigger maps will feel like, such as Train Yard and Whitechapel, where I think the lack of teamwork or the lack of team cohesion could really cause some upsets.
And it looks like we're headed to Chapel next. So we're going to take a couple minutes and jump into that next game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is the Sunday show match, North America versus Europe, brought to you by DirtyCups.gg. I'm Fishsticks, joined by PixelTwitch and Dracius on the mic. And we are happy to bring you this show match between quite a few of the top players in Dirty Bomb right now. So we will be going live in a second. Make sure to hit the follow button on this channel as well. If you're unable to support in any other fashion, at least hit that follow button so you know next time Dirty Cups goes live. Again, Dirty Cups is going to be attempting to bring you a tournament, on a relatively frequent basis, potentially weekly. We've done 2 test cups so far, and those were both received quite well. They had a lot of really close, really fun matches. So today we're mixing it up a little bit. We're not doing a cup, but we're doing a show match.
Series 1 next Sunday.
Yeah, and next Sunday will actually be the first official series in the Dirty Cups. Yes, indeed. So far we did 2 test cups to really try to figure out the rule sets and make sure the game was balanced in its current format more than anything. Now we have Fletcher in the game. The patch just came out a couple days ago that tweaked things here and there. So the first official cup is happening next Sunday. So this is really more of a teaser of what's really to come in the future. Hoping to see some more North American teams in that next cup. Maybe ZFZ, maybe Hubris, who could potentially be the top teams in North America participating. Hoping to see all of Europe's best as well. We've seen INI, Demon, and V586 at the top of their game, as well as Lobby Boys. We can't discredit them as well. So hoping that the next cup we see a full stack of great teams. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. And we're jumping right into game here. It's Chapel. Dracius and Pixel, do you want to walk me through this first objective? You know, it's difficult to build up that EV if the other team can get a good position on the bridge. How do you think these teams are going to set up here?
Well, it's actually kind of hard to say because in the previous patch there were a few changes to the spawn area of Whitechapel, which now makes it a tiny little bit slower for the attackers to get to the EV on the initial wave. So they're there now. The EV has started to be repaired, but we are seeing the defense taking quite a passive defense. Actually, they're not going to. Oh, Inferno does go around. Oh, doesn't get the kill though.
Oh, they're gonna get wiped out here.
Oh my god!
Wow,
destruction.
Yeah.
That's not something you see very often, but this is going to allow them most likely to actually get the EV up until the corner before the net's contested. I mean, they are spawning now, but
the nade from spawn. It doesn't connect.
Yeah, Bunga Bunga, also known as Artir, an absolute beast in this game. Potentially the best fragger that we have right now, outside of Dracius, of course.
But look how far
the nade!
That's exactly what they need to do.
Oh, wow. And look at this. They get 2 kills, 2 Gibbs. They're still alive. They're getting more damage done towards the North American team. And this EV shows no signs whatsoever of slowing down. It's going to keep moving. It's going to keep rolling.
Bunga is still alive somehow. He got taken down like 5 times, but he's just keeps going. Now it looks like they're getting cleaned up.
An airstrike does go down on the EV, but it's not quite enough to stop it. Although Matteo was the only one by the EV, he does go down. So finally, North America finally is getting their positions set up here. Hollywood is on the mounted machine gun here. This is a great position for North America to have the EV at this point.
They need to hold here for a long time right now.
At least a minute or two. At least a minute or two.
It's a really good position to hold that. The EV is stopped very nicely for them.
Inferno got an amazing double kill there, which has bought them a little bit more time. Another wave is coming in, minus Freeze, who was taken out. Bunga Bunga with an excellent nade onto Hollywood, just totally demolished his face.
Alright. So Europe had a very, very strong push now. Finally, North America, though, does get a foothold here on Whitechapel. They are down 1 player, though, and it's an 18-second spawn for Cool Matt, so that does hurt, and that may be the advantage that... Oh, actually, he's back up, but Europe is still pushing in nonetheless. Natcha is getting the build on the EV. They're pushing this thing forward, though. North America is still alive. But North America, there's the airstrike. The airstrike will go down directly on this objective.
These medic trains that we're seeing on this map are absolutely ridiculous, especially for teams which are basically a mix. And just watching from Bunga Bunga's perspective, he just can't die. He's got 2 medics behind him at all times, and wow.
And a full wipe. North America is down and out with 3 seconds to spawn, so this EV is going to keep moving, and they're going to need to rely on a great airstrike here to stop the EV.
It looks like we've got Freeze who's going to go for some back rage.
Else it's going to be over if they don't win this fight.
Freeze is failing the jump.
EU is pulling back for some reason. They had like a great position on the ramp, but they got too scared and pulled back.
Alright, an airstrike does go down on the EV, but it's not enough to get...
Oh, look at Adetto! Look at Adetto for the back rage! Look at Adetto for the back rage!
Bunga with a quad kill.
Oh, that position, man. I've seen that now multiple times here. The enemy team is taking the defensive MG and doing so much damage with that back rage. And that will move us on to the next objective here on Whitechapel. Now it's up to Europe to deliver 2 of these charges to the building up here. And let's see how EU sets up here. They actually already have position on the objective, although this might actually bite them in the ass a little bit.
This is an airstrike coming in from Freeze. It looks like it could be a good one. Unfortunately, the players do push forward.
He's delivering right now. They have to stop him.
First one's taken.
He got it, yeah, he got it.
The first charge has been delivered for Europe, and it looks like they're aiming to set a very quick time here on Whitechapel.
Oh, this is looking crazy good, to be honest. If we can see this done in under 5 minutes, I think NA are going to struggle to actually be able to take this. I thought that this was going to be a little bit of a better defense from NA. It just feels like they've never been able to get a foothold of the defense, and each time they feel like they're in an okay position. They get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. The outright aggression from Bunga Bunga and his medics is just overwhelming them again and again and again. And you got Freeze with his ridiculous aim just picking away from afar.
Yeah, his ridiculous aim and his airstrikes. If you look at North America, they're very bunched up around this rock and around the bus here, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but one well-placed airstrike is going to force them out of position, and that's when I think it's going to be a great chance for Europe to push in.
By my estimation, it's in, and yes, it is in. Airstrike is coming in. This is going to be it. I can't imagine them surviving this.
Quad kill again. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They just get completely cleaned up.
Look at that.
Wow.
Unbelievable. That's going to be the first map here.
Knock, knock. Open the door. Let me in. I am taking this objective to my grandma's house. You're not stopping me. Move out of the way. Done. 5 minutes. Wow. An amazing attack.
What I would like to see is the NA guy switching to maybe a sniper to deal with, to try to deal with Bunga, because right now he's just getting all the kills.
Yeah.
They have to give him out, and I think a sniper would be really good for that.
No, I totally agree. I'm actually surprised to not see a sniper used by either team, to be honest. We have seen
especially on this map.
Yeah,
it's one of the best maps for snipers.
On the previous cups, we have seen sniper being picked up quite frequently, among the top teams especially, and we've seen how effective it can be. I mean, on V586, you've got Linkser, right? Who you don't have him on sniper at all times, but when a sniper is needed, a sniper is needed. And he comes out and he actually makes it work. And same with I, you've got Chicken and Waffles, who are, again, just as viable on the sniper. Maybe a little bit more consistent on the sniper than Linkser, but then obviously you got Linkser, who just totally beast modes your engineer role as well.
Sniper is one of the strongest classes right now, because you can completely shut down, like one good headshot, you can shut down a push.
Now, I don't want to talk about balance too much right now, because it's a show match and all that kind of jazz. But I do feel right now that the medics in Dirty Bomb are a little bit too effective, a little bit too strong. You do see a huge amount of ridiculous revive trains, which are really cool to watch in some situations and a little bit odd in others. But a sniper just totally cancels that out. Like, really, like, as cool as it is to be able to hit a fragger in the head with a sniper shot from across the map, just hitting one of his medics just really also shuts him down so much. So I think anything which you can use to just get one of those medics out of the game, especially when you've got, I don't know if you've been watching, but with Bunga Bunga, we've had him having 2 medics of his own at almost all times. So the medic's got a medic.
Some insta-give potential, else they're not going to be able to deal with him, because he's just getting constantly revived. It's too much for them to handle right now.
Especially when your medic's got a medic, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so hard to give, because there's like a protection, so you can't give him in time. He's just gonna get revived. Even if you're shooting him instantly when he goes down, he's gonna get revived.
So Cool Matt has dropped out of the server. We're just waiting for him to come back. Hoping he does soon. I'll run down the rosters one more time for y'all. Over on North America, we've got Inferno, who's been playing the Fragger, Hollywood, who's been playing Aura, Israel on Sawbones, Stoop, and Cool Matt kind of switching out in the utility classes. Again, we did try to mix this up to get players from every major team in action here. So we've got, on the North America team, we've actually got a couple folks who are teamless, but we do have Barbaric Motives, that's Hollywood, represented, as well as Hubris, that is Cool Matt 69. And then over on Europe, we've got Artir, aka Bunga Bunga from V586 on the Fragger, Ice from Lobby Boys on Sawbones, Matcha from Initialized on Proxy, Adetto from Demon playing Aura, and then Freeze, who's been playing solidly as that Artie class so far.
So Cool Matt blue screen, but he's running back in right now.
It looks like we do have Cool Matt back on the server.
Unfortunately, the information we just received said that he blue screened. No one likes a blue screen. Computer's too hot. He's working that keyboard too much.
Too much APM, I guess.
Yeah, crazy APM.
Switching between weapons.
Oh, looks like we're going live here. Switching it up. America has to put together an insane push to try to beat what we just saw from Europe. Let's see if they can do it.
They pretty much need to move the EV non-stop here. If they get
Yeah.
if they get stopped once, it's over.
I think it's going to come down to airstrikes. I mean, that's what we saw work so effectively for Europe, is just these airstrikes.
Looks like we're going to see Inferno just go straight up and just fight them face to face. No, he does back down. Oh, only because
God,
of the airstrike.
Oh, man. Come on, America. TKing with the airstrike. No bueno. But the build is continuing here on the EV. They're trying to get this thing up as quickly as they can. So far, not too shabby. North America is staying alive and has actually gotten a nice man advantage here at the EV. But again, they basically have to keep this thing moving and not let it stop whatsoever. So they're kind of on pace right now, but if any hiccups come, if there's a single bump in the road, Europe is going to take this.
Inferno was in a decent position to get a couple of nades out, but Bunga Bunga saw the same opportunity and threw a grenade straight into Inferno's
They have to
face.
get that corner here right now. If they get stopped there, they're in trouble.
Oh god, Hollywood in Aura is trying to fight Bunga Bunga, which is no easy task
And we see
whatsoever.
a nader on freeze actually here.
Oh, Nader, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure if I agree with that on this objective out of all of them. You definitely want to have those airstrikes. Oh, but they have someone else
They have only
playing
one
as
medic
Nardi.
right now. Only one medic.
But that makes sense. All they need to do on defense is keep that EV
I think this is a huge
down.
mistake though. To only play with one medic.
Okay.
I would normally agree with you, Dracius, but like right now, they don't care if they die, right? They can die out as many times as possible, but if they can keep an engineer gibbed or the EV down, the time's still going to be slower than theirs. I'd agree if they was going for a solid hold, which they don't seem to be actually being able to grasp right now. They are taking that side house, but I don't know. I think just mass damage may work out for them right now.
Yeah, but the EV does continue to move on.
Oh,
The EU is very bunched up right now. They're all in this very tight space. A single nade or a nader could do so much right there. But I am enjoying seeing nader played by Europe right now. I like it to see a little bit more variety. I know nader did get a buff in this patch, so more viable now than ever.
Okay, so what we have just seen is we did just see Icefelt switch back to his Sawbones after throwing the airstrike. Then we saw Adetto pick up the RT and put a couple of artillery strikes down to stop the EV where it's stopped right now and switch back to Aura. So it looks like this EU team are really practicing, trying to make sure that they are rotating those mercs for damage onto the EV while trying to keep as many medics up at the same time. And right now,
Freeze is flanking.
Freeze is on the behind. Freeze coming from the back range. Gets one. Let's see if he gets another.
Doesn't look like they noticed him yet. Oh wow.
Yeah.
this is Freeze. This is stereotypical Freeze. Every single game you see this guy in, you better be watching your back.
They need to break this with the next push, else there's too little time left.
Nah, Freeze is ready for this. He'll throw down a few grenades.
Yeah. Yep. I'm liking the flanking position by Freeze here.
It
He
looks
will
like
get taken
they
out
doesn't know
though.
what to do. They're just waiting. They're not moving.
Yeah, this is a difficult position to push up, and it is a wide open crossfire with a mounted machine gun to boot. But they have finally gotten a decent position moving towards the EV here. They need to get the repair right now though. It may already be out of grasp, but we're going to watch and see what North America can do to at least get this next objective. We're actually seeing Fletcher as well. I'm liking it. I mean, the precision of Fletcher's grenades are probably the advantage that he has over other explosive mercs in this game. You can just place those things very accurately, and oh, here's a perfect
Look at this
airstrike.
though. They have two people dead.
The airstrike.
Oh, the engineer got killed out here. Sadly.
That's a real shame for North America that their engineer is the only one who died and got gimped there. It takes so much longer to repair this thing as a non-engineer class.
That said, Stu Crime has been working his little fingers to the bone in trying to get that started, and Coolmac just comes out and pips all his credit away from him right underneath his nose. EV is moving again. We're seeing some really good
right
EU
now to finish
defense.
the map, and it's
It's virtually impossible right now. But at least we saw the EV get here, right? Like if we didn't see a decent push from the Americans, I would be kind of selling them short on the next map. I really think that they need to choose the next map carefully, and I'm thinking North America's only chance may actually lie in train yard now. I don't know what you guys think, but I'd be interested to know.
And they're actually gonna finish this objective. That's nice at least.
Yeah, a little bit of a moral victory here for our North American brethren. I'm outnumbered on the casting desk here, but I know that we have a lot of North American fans in chat. Yeah, that's going to wrap up map number 2. Europe is going to go up in the series 2-1. We're in a best of 5, so one more map will be the victory for Europe. Let's see if North America can pull it together and pull out at least one more win in this series. We're hoping to see that as best as we can. But we're definitely not seeing a blowout here. North America is putting up a solid fight against, you know, in ET, in these types of games, we're used, as much as it pains me to say it, we're used to seeing Europe win. It's something that's historically been just a fact of life. Europe has been better than North America in splash damage games overall. But it's not like it's a blowout here, and it's not like it's ever been a real blowout. So hopefully North America puts their
Best
try
foot
hard
forward.
pants on. There we go.
Fletcher video, 10 seconds.
We're gonna jump into the Fletcher video and jump into the next map in a second here.
Fletcher video, don't talk.
No charge! Wait! Explosive charge!
All right, welcome back. I'm Fish destroyed by PixelTwitch and Dorasius, and you're watching the North America vs. Europe show match brought to you by DirtyCups.gg. Europe is currently up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. We're moving on to Train Yard as the next map in just a couple of minutes. Here we'll get started, and we're hoping here to see North America pull together and put up a good fight here on Train. We definitely don't want this to be a 3-0, although it could surely happen the way things have been going. Europe looking fairly dominant, but I still have hope in our North American brethren here to put up a good fight. You know, we did talk about that sniper, or the lack thereof of a sniper. Is that something you think we're going to see here on Train Yard?
On Train Yard, I'm not so sure. I think you need to be really confident with the sniper rifle to actually be able to take it on Train Yard, especially if you're on attack. And even on defense, there's only a few angles where you can really hold safely. I'd be more confident in seeing a bushwhacker on the defense and seeing a skyhammer on maybe the left house with a aura and then a sword. No, and I'd put the aura with a fragger. So I'd see skyhammer and Sawbones maybe in the left house, and then a fragger and aura in the MG nest is what I'm thinking we're going to see here. I don't think we'll see a sniper.
They need to change. They need to change something, because right now it's not working out. I still, even on this map, I would like to see a sniper just to try it out. Maybe get a pick and get the plant down.
All right, actually we're seeing Stoop Crime take the fragger position here, as I believe we are live here on Train Yard. He's backed up by Hollywood in the Sawbones, so a little bit of a switching up of Merc on the Mercs for the North American team. But 2 North Americans are down already, but actually they have a slight advantage here.
Oh, they need to kill Bunga now. He's dead for the full duration.
What is this North America domination? Are we going to see a plant here?
We should see a plant.
Just might.
Oh,
Hollywood's planting, but it's taking
so
freeze!
long.
And freeze.
The bomb's down though at least, so if they can actually just get a little bit of a foothold right now, we could see this first objective go in a really good time. Train Yard's one of those maps where it can be taken further quickly, but more often than not, you can get held on this objective for 5, 6, 7 minutes. Even full holds happen quite frequently on the first objective of Train Yard, so providing they can hold this for another 30-ish seconds, they could be in with an amazing start.
I really like this position here for North America as well. They've got the health station up. They've got a turret, actually.
The engineer is down and he's gibbed. It's not looking promising. It looks like this could be the first objective done in the first spawn push. This is amazing.
Oh, he could defuse it right now if he goes for it. He doesn't.
No, that's going to be it for North America. We spoke too soon. We did not have faith. We were wrong. North America took the first objective in almost record possible time here. So let's see if they could keep this momentum pushing forward onto the second objective here. We did speak too soon. I'm going to keep rooting for my North American heroes here. Cool Matt 69 as the objective class is going to be taking the back route here. And let's watch as this next objective, as there's a setup. It looks like North America trying to set up a nice crossfire coming from multiple angles at once here. Let's see if this works though.
So they're going to plant the bomb down on the secondary objective, try and open that side gate to make entrance into this objective a little bit easier from now on. Cool Matt wants to go for this objective. You can see it. He's just spotted somebody's head. It doesn't look like he's going to go for it.
There's
Takes
actually
down
a
the
nice
aura.
2-to-1 advantage here as Cool Matt 69 and Hollywood are
He needs
pushing
to plant.
forward
He could
onto
go
the
for the plant
objective.
right now. He's planting.
Oh, and Matt blocks
Oh
the
my.
damage from
Matt,
the proximity mine, keeping him alive long enough to get that plant.
That was really unfortunate. The mine.
Inferno nade. He got Matcha. Can you give him out?
Oh,
No, he got revived. If you could get the give there, it would be really nice. And freeze with a triple airstrike.
Ouch.
oh.
Ouch. My
Without
North
a doubt,
America
though.
hurts, boys.
Without a doubt, that must have put North America on tilt right now. I mean, not North America, Europe on tilt. I don't think they was expecting it to be pushed in so quickly and so hard right at the start of the round. Like, that's crazy.
I really actually liked that first push there by North America. If that mine did not kill Hollywood, I think that could have gone quite differently. You know, they went the long route, they went the side routes, and they came in all at once. So I really like that concerted push there by North America. And here they are trying to set up one more time. Nice medic work by Israel, but he finally does go down, and so will Stube Crive.
This choke where they keep pushing up now, the gates going towards where the side objective is probably one of the worst chokes in the game, right? Like, when you get stuck here, you get stuck here big. So I'm expecting to maybe see them push this side one more time, then go for a rotate round to the other side.
Ooh.
I mean, Matt has just cleaned up both Hollywood and Cool Matt in the underground section. So we are going to get a full
Matcha with
spawn.
the double.
And no, they are they going to split? No, they're all going left. Oh, but the NG nest has been taken by Agsfeld, and it
And
is
they're
going to...
recognizing this, and the Bunga is pushing in the back.
They do
Spotted
realize
him,
though.
back at it.
Actually, this is quite impressive. Europe is almost having a pincer attack here, and now an airstrike as well. So, NA pushed out of their position. I'm liking the play by Europe right now.
Stuart Grimes getting closer to pushing into the warehouse. He has decided to back off and go back down underneath the tunnels. He find Freeze, take out Freeze. And can they get Icefelt? Yes, they can. And Matja, come on, Stoop. Oh, no. Matja does manage to take out Stoop. He cleans up that little bit of an attack. If that didn't end up the way it did, then things could be an awful lot different now.
See, if you're watching Europe, they protect their medics so well. The medics are often behind the wall, out of danger's way, and they just jump in as soon as their teammates go down and get that revive so quickly. And that's keeping these, these narrow corridors are so powerful when you're able to have that kind of team play. But we see a full push here by North America. They're all going on the left-hand side here.
Matja get taken out by Stoop Crime and gibbed out.
They instantly respawn though.
Bunga Bunga down.
Alright, it's Inferno and Hollywood doing a push from the back here. Let's see if they can make anything happen. They're going to take Matcha down and give him as well.
5 seconds. They could have maybe gone for a plant then.
I think
Maybe that would
Freeze
have
is
been...
gonna come in the back now.
Freeze.
Oh my god.
How did he just kill Hollywood in like a split second? That is insane.
Freeze with his headshot crouch spam aim. It's pretty unstoppable.
And that's tough, man. 2 players down for a good 15 seconds there for NA. This next push is basically gibbed before
Fraser's
it
going to
even
kill him.
begins.
Oh no, he's not. I thought he was about to stand right underneath his own airstrike. Must have been millimeters away. So it looks like this NA team is starting to lose whatever momentum they had at the start, which is a real shame right now. I think they could just do with maybe regrouping, Like, they've tried that left attack a few times, and sure, I would normally consider it safer than the right. Right now, it doesn't seem to be working for them. Maybe just switching it up at a moment's notice may just give them that momentum they need. They are going to get the bomb planted on the second objective. They have got at least a foothold right now. Freeze is on the health station. You don't want to fight that. Inferno backs off. Bunga Bunga coming in with the entry nade. Misses. Bunga Bunga goes down. Is he going to get gived out? Yes, he is.
Yeah,
it
but
seems like
Hollywood, the medic goes down as well.
They really want this second objective, like, blown up.
Stoop Crime is on it. Will he be able to get the plant here? He's trying.
Kuma gets the plant.
Wow.
Right.
This is actually looking really good for them. They got the position to defend this.
But Match is on it straight away. And because of them recent changes, he can actually stay out of the line of fire while defusing it now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
Match is dead and gibbed out.
Oh, nice give. Very, very crucial give there for North America.
Bunga Bunga only needs a tap
down.
Wow.
I think this is it. I mean, to try and push in now.
If they give Matcha one more time,
let's watch Matcha here. He is the crucial player.
If they mess this up, Stoop might just let him get in and do this. Stoop, what are you doing? Stay on your point.
They need
Stay
to
in your
kill Matcha
position.
right now.
Oh, luckily Cool Inferno was on point.
Wow.
All right, Matcha's down. Second objective will be taken by North America.
Nice.
They have 7 minutes left to get the third and final objective, which is delivering 2 packages to an endpoint here. So North America, I would say you can't feel too bad about this time. It's actually not a bad time so far because they did get that.
Are we going to see players die to the train? No. Ooh. Sorry, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. Nobody died to the train.
Train hype.
Now, this last objective, though, is possibly the hardest objective to attack on in the game, in my honest opinion. I don't know what you think, Drac, as you played this an awful lot.
It's really difficult.
So this is one that I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 holds on. So
yeah, definitely, it's possible that they can. Well, I think they can actually get one delivered here.
If they get one delivered, that's going to give them a great advantage going into the second half.
Yeah, I'm liking this push. They've got health packs, they've got ammo packs, they've got the health station deployed. They're all bunched up together. They've got, well, actually, Hollywood has gone down. Only 1 medic survives, and he's not in the right position to get all these revives. Israel, run!
And it's really, he got just caught the full. This is the problem
huge.
They had earlier. They just need, even if they got a good position, they need to kill themselves because.
I think he might get a little bit lucky though. I think due to the spawns moving forward, he won't be as far behind as what he would have normally been. I think he should actually be spawning up any second now, and it should be close.
This is a sneaky mine placement here by Matcha. He's put a mine right out of vision under the ledge here, and
that's just cheeky. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's a terrible spot
with the
for the mine.
On Bunga. Oh my god.
Oh, a nice little push there for North America, but it's 3-3 as both teams are down 2.
Icefeld's underneath him. I don't know if they realised this. He's going to go up behind them and he's going to...
Look at his nade.
Oh, and Freeze as well.
Freeze
Check
with the back
Freeze.
range. Freeze coming with the back range, but they call it out. They know it's coming. Can they stop it, though? It's Ice and Freeze.
Ah, there we go.
The back.
And the times weren't great on that. This is the perfect opportunity for the North Americans to push right now.
Do they take advantage of this? Do they realize it's happening? I think this is enough time for Europe to get back into position, though.
That nade needs to put some damage onto that healing station. The healing station has gone down. The goal going to push out.
They need to kill Bunga.
All players are back up now.
Oh, I feel like North America had time to go try to deliver this.
They can still do it if they kill them now.
Airstrike's coming in. I don't know which team that's for, but I can hear it, and it was Freeze. Landed it on Inferno.
Alright, full wipe here for North America, which again, as I've said it in the previous map, means a clean slate for North America. Let's see if they can make a concerted effort here, push forward, get at least one of the objectives delivered. They need to. They only have 4 minutes left, and I know they want to complete this map. They don't want to be stopped here.
Matcha, what you doing, son? You're doing it wrong. Why do you always do that?
Inferno is pushing alone on the MG side. Let's see if they notice him. Yeah, they spotted him.
Can he get the one-on-one, though? Nope.
I'm really surprised that we're seeing teams instantly return the objectives in stopwatch especially. Like, just wait until you know where they are. Wait till you know that they're actually able to, like, grab it and then return it. Force them to walk back or waste a full attack.
But it could
on
be
it.
really, it's good and bad if you return it, because if you get caught out then you get killed and the objective is right in front of the delivery.
Yeah, but it's go
you
big or
wish
go
you had
home right
really
now,
returned
dude. It's go big or go home.
Yeah, I guess.
It's similar if you're a tribes player. It's similar to leaving the enemy's flag in the field. You know, you can sometimes protect those points even easier than the initial pickup point.
Don't get me wrong, you should always do it before you actually are in a real threat, but I think returning it instantly so it's actually there for when they respawn, I think that's a bit of a mistake. I mean, you know as an attacker, right, you know as a defender right now that they respawn at the same time as you do, so you know it's going to take them at least 15 seconds to get to you, so you need to start returning it at around 6 seconds left, and then that you're going to give them maximum discomfort. Where a lot of players will see it, there could be 6 seconds left on the respawn time, and they'll return it so it's there ready for them when they actually are up on the respawn. And I think that's where the mistakes are happening right now.
I think they might be pushing too aggressively here.
They are. They did survive though, and they've gotten 3
There's only
kills.
2 EU players left. They're all wiped now. They need
What
to
are they
go.
waiting for?
They need to
They
go
don't.
right
Do
now.
they not realize it?
Oh,
my God.
they've let
They
them.
have to spawn rape them now. They have to kill them.
We need to see an airstrike in on point or something right now. They had the opportunity. Again, taking a little
It's
bit
still
too
looking
long.
good though.
An airstrike would be so massive. Does Inferno have the airstrike?
Look at Cool Matt with a nader. Just on the side, lobbing grenades.
Freeze does
Can
get
they
taken
push
out.
in? They don't even have the
Where's the
objective. It's still.
objective?
It's still in the building.
They're getting
What are they-
cleaned up here.
The airstrike is massive. Could do as much friendly fire damage as it could do enemies.
It's there. Someone grab it. I'm going crazy
I don't
here.
even know what's going on.
Welcome to the
It's
cluster of
looking
all
good from NA
clusters.
though. It's looking really good.
Painful. Stoop Crime is gonna pick
Only
it up.
freeze
He's
alive.
gonna move forward.
They're all dead.
This is their
They're
chance.
gonna
They're
get
gonna
it.
get the
They've
objective
got
there.
one objective. No, put it in the hard one. Put it in the hard one.
They have to go for the spawn rape right now. What?
They put it in the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the EU
Yeah,
are
so-
coming from middle.
Here on this final objectives, there's 2 spots that you need to put the objective into. They put it on the easier objective, the easier side to defend if you're an attacker. So they actually had time to put it on the harder side, but didn't quite know that was coming. But Hollywood's trying to
Yeah,
just
he's
do
trying.
it. He just tried to just
Wow.
run in there and do it, but it didn't quite work out.
That was an EU cleanup, if I have ever seen a cleanup ever. That was just. Where
I
did
think
the
you-
NA go?
I don't know.
All right,
They
one
gave them too
final
much
push.
space.
One final push. Let's see. Let's watch this one. See what happens.
I'm gonna get quoted now. I'm seeing the quotes coming in. Put it in the hard one. Oh, what have I started?
So North America down 1 here. I don't think they have enough time.
6
That's
seconds
gonna be
left.
it. But they came very close to finishing off on attack here. They almost got all the objectives done. So it's not all hope is lost by any stretch of the
Oh, no
imagination
way.
here for North America. They set a decent time. They set a very good time, I should say, on the first objective.
That was
an
amazing.
okay time on the second objective, and made a good push at least on the final objective. So Europe has to beat that now as we switch attackers and defenders.
Now, I'm not expecting the EU to be able to do the first objective as fast as what NA did, because that was a ridiculously good first push, a ridiculously good time set. However, I do know that certain EU players have been practicing some really good rotations from the first objective to the second objective, and it could all do with timings where you place down the C4. So even though I'm not convinced that they're going to be able to do the first objective quicker, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm very excited to see if they manage to do a really quick rotation onto the second objective once the first objective is done. But then again, you never know. I wasn't expecting NA to come out of the gate and just smash that first objective either, so yeah, it's all to play for still.
This objective is, it can go really fast or it can go take a really long time.
And we're gonna hope it takes a really long time. I am at least, 'cause I'm rooting for
Yeah.
North America.
I'm hoping as well.
Yeah.
I want to see another map.
I want to see Freeze get full health.
I think you want to hear him get full held, right?
Yeah, that's the
right.
one. He gets taken
Oh,
down by Kill Matt.
nades coming in from both sides, instantly taking out a Deto's health station there.
This attack's not looking nearly as strong. Then again, did I speak too early?
Hollywood not reviving.
Bunga Bunga, never speak early if Bunga Bunga is still alive, especially if he has a medic on his tail.
And there we go. The bomb could go down.
Israel might be able to stop this though. Cool Matt as well in a position to stop this.
Oh.
Other rights.
Yeah, so it looks like it's very early, of course, in the map, but a little bit better of a hold in the very beginning here by North America. Oh no, the medic came out of nowhere, and we are going to see a plant here, actually. Israel's not able to stop this on his own.
Wow.
Israel, please, stay alive, please. Okay, they do get one of the medics down and gibbed, and that is a pretty decently long spawn, so that's a good sign for North America to come in here and try to get their disarm.
Matcha is playing on the MGNS right now. Is he going to be able to gun down multiple ones? No, he's not. Stoopcrime does take him out.
There's an airstrike on the bomb right now.
So, where is the NG here? The Cool Matt is the NG. Will they get gibbed? No, Cool Matt is not gibbed. He's going to get the defuse here.
Oh, coming to the MG though. Can he do it?
Oh, I'm actually really glad that we saw a defuse there.
I think this is really important for them to hold this initial push.
Without
I think
a
they can
doubt.
stabilize now. Let's hope so.
That's an interesting airstrike. Straight over the building. At least delaying EU for a second there. If nothing else. So EU is making a strong push on the left-hand side of the objective, and when I say left-hand, I mean left-hand for the attacker. So all of EU is making a concerted push here. But so far, both teams, no one is yet to die.
So it does look like EU's got a firm hold of that MGNS right now with a aura and a proxy. But it doesn't look like they've been able to push any further forward. They are getting definitely pinned down in there. Looks like Matt was thinking about maybe dropping down, going under the bridge, going for a little bit of back rage. You can't fight a fragger and a medic, Matja. What are you thinking, son?
Well, I gotta give it up to Hollywood and Stoopcrime. They played together very, very well there. They could have gone down multiple times, but Hollywood had the med packs on point, the revives on point, and that's what it takes to keep your fragger alive and well.
And EU has to wait now because there are 2 players down.
Bunga Bunga charging a nade up. Can he get Stoopcrime? Is it the nade of the century? Yes, it is.
Oh, the direct nade needs the kill and the gib there.
And he timed it, so this spawn worked, so he's gonna get a full one.
EU seems to be a little bit flimsy around the edges right now. They don't seem to have a set attack pattern. They seem to be going in from all angles at all times and just seeing what works. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will work eventually if your skill level just kind of outweighs the NA skill level, but it's definitely not the most effective thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, Bunga Bunga just went in there basically by himself, right? So definitely seems like the EU might be getting a little bit frustrated here on the first objective.
We're actually gonna go listen to the comms real quick. Linking channels, don't talk.
Alright, we're gonna jump into the team comms for a second here.
I think they're all using TeamSpeak and just chilling in that channel.
No.
So never mind. You can tell them on stream.
Okay, well, never mind. We tried to jump into their voice comms because we are all in the same Mumble channel right now, but it appears that they may be using something else.
No, I disagree. I disagree. I think that they're using these new strats that have been worked out over in EU that you American guys haven't got a grasp of yet, and it's called playing in silence. It works. I'm joking.
Yeah, I wish we could have jumped in though. That would have been fun.
It would have been
next time. Next time we'll make sure that
Are you sure they're not using Mumble?
I don't know. We'll check later.
Anyway, we're trying out some new fancy productions for you guys to bring a little bit more color, a little bit more flavor to the cast. But maybe it didn't work this time, but next time it surely will. And EU is still just dying. You know, they're bunched up very closely here. Strange to see a Dedo in front of Bunga Bunga in that situation right there. And that's going to be 17, 18 second spawns for Bunga Bunga and a Deado. So this next push is more or less dead before it even begins for Europe.
It's like I did say earlier, I wouldn't be surprised to see them hold out for a couple more minutes. I'd be amazed, to be honest, if we do see a EU full hold here. I would expect them to at least do this first objective eventually. And then it wouldn't surprise me to see an instant take on the second objective with some of these rotations that I know that the EU players have been practicing. So, I'm excited. I want them to do the first objective now.
I think they're gonna full hold this.
You really think?
Yeah, I think so.
To be fair, the NA positions are just so solid right now. They're sticking to it.
The EU guys are getting really frustrated right now.
Yeah.
I think Hollywood just 2v1 does a Sawbones. Pretty sure I just saw that happen.
Won't surprise me. Hollywood really surprised me in the last cup with medic play. Is just next level. Next level. Probably one of the best medics that I watched play in the previous cup.
Inferno needs to give out Icefeld right now. Why is he letting him be revived?
Oh.
And they got up.
Wow. You don't see that
This is
too
a
often
huge
in
mistake.
competitive play.
I don't think that he realised that Matcha was still there, being able to get him up. So it didn't seem really as a threat. Like personally, sometimes it's...
And we've got Freeze with the flank here, as usual.
Match
see what he can do
right
here.
now.
Bomb is down, mine's on top of the bomb, and Freeze kills him. Way!
We
Good job,
do
Freeze.
finally have a plant here for Europe.
But they're getting revived.
Oh,
and
no!
Coolmat gets blown up. Wow.
You have to make sure, you have to look out for that mine next time, brother. Because Coolmat almost may have been able to get that right there.
If Coolmat just helped them,
Only
kill
Bunga. There's only Bunga.
That was a really nicely placed airstrike to clear out the objective here for North America. Let's see if they can jump onto it.
4 kills.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, Coolmat's gonna get it again.
They got it. They got it.
Wow.
That airstrike was so crucial. I mean, pushing Bunga Bunga out of position allowed North America to push in, get that string of kills, and get the disarm.
North America's looking really strong here, much stronger than what it looked in the previous matches. Maybe they're just getting a little bit more chemistry going right now, because one thing that I am seeing from the North American team, to be fair, is they've got the positions and they are sticking to them like glue. It's not like they're not showing the same flimsiness that they were showing in previous maps. So, don't know, maybe this is where it all starts to turn around, and maybe we do go for a full 5 map series.
Actually,
If Hollywood can give up Matcha right now.
Bomb is planted.
Looks like it will be quickly disarmed though. And actually,
Good revives. They need to
Oh,
go for
Freeze
the
is
kill.
up!
They
That
need to just kill
airstrike
him. Yeah, they got him.
could be huge. They're gonna have to leave it for a second, giving EU enough time to get back up and defend. We'll follow from Matcha. He did go for back rage. What was he doing? He should have maybe just gone straight in.
They got the
underneath.
defuse.
yeah, just barely as nades do rain in. But Coolmat playing that engineer position. So important to make sure you have that engineer alive so they can get the disarm. Again, it takes, I don't know, I haven't actually looked at the exact times, but it takes like less than half as long to disarm that objective if you do have an engineer on it.
It takes like a couple of seconds only. if
I
you're an
believe it's
engineer.
3 seconds for an engineer and 9 seconds for a non-engineer.
Well, there you go. That's why I have you guys here, the pro analysis, the pro insight. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, good sir.
Here comes Freeze again from the back on Inferno. And Matcha.
Actually, we have an advantage here.
But Matcha is skipped out.
Oh, you're right. But still, looks like there is still an advantage here for EU, although North America should have spawned. Wait, when are they spawning? Okay, 4 seconds. All right, we are going to see a plant here. Will EU be able to hold it?
Only 5 minutes left in this map, and in that 5 minutes they need to get one of the objectives taken and actually transmitted, plus the second objective. This is looking very strong for NA, even if this bomb does detonate.
Actually, the side gate is closed here
It's
as well,
looking
so
so
North
good
America,
again. Wow.
even though that gate is closed, they're able to push in.
They're gonna clean them up again here.
The diffuser started. It will be finished off by Coolmat, and once again, This first objective is held.
And they're cleaned up. Wow.
They've got themselves 7
4
seconds of
minutes
breathing
and
space.
30 seconds remaining. It's not looking good. Well, it's looking good for an A, of course. Which was what we were hoping for.
I'm really interested. I wish we could see kills and deaths as a spectator, because I think Inferno's just been wrecking face. He's just been so consistent with just constant picks. He's not getting the massive triple kills or anything like that, but just kill, 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 kill constantly.
Yeah. And they're getting sandwiched right now. They're all on the one side. But the medic work though, they just keep getting revived. They get the kill constantly, but it's not killed out. Look at this.
There we go, the medics have gone down
they go down
finally.
here. But he's planting. Hadeto is planting.
Wow, how is that a thing?
Oh,
Okay.
Hollywood.
Another clean wipe here for Europe. And safe to say, absolute domination here for North America on Train Yard. You know, something we definitely didn't expect.
Normally I try to interject with what could EU do now to actually improve the chances and stuff. But to be honest, it's just cohesion. Like, what they're doing is technically right. They're getting the plants off. They're getting a lot of plants very quickly and between each other. They're just failing to be able to hold them. It does feel like the team's just not gelling as well as it needs to right now.
Now, Matcha pushing by himself does get a kill and a gib on a medic. So
He's going to
that's
take out
very important.
Killmat by the
That's
looks of it.
19-second respawn. So a good advantage here, at least to begin here.
This could be
Europe
the plan.
continues to push in.
This could be a really good plant. He's planting for the left-hand side. Okay, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. But with 3 minutes left on the clock, and it's going to take 50 seconds for that bomb to explode, the time is against them.
He takes out 2 people.
You should have gone for the game.
Freeze is down, so no airstrikes able to happen here.
The lack of give is costing.
3v5 for Europe. 3v5. 1v3.
And Bunga is the last guy alive.
Can Bunga
Super
be
grenade.
a hero? We know he can. We know Bunga can be a hero here.
I don't know what he did with that nade. He just threw it.
Yeah, he threw it towards spawn and thought, forget it.
Europe.
Freeze is coming from the back alone against 4 people.
We say Europe, but I'm actually more thinking NA. Wow, they've really pulled it out of the bag this time. Their teamwork is just on point.
Look at
Freeze is walking. I've never seen anybody walk in this game.
Stoop here.
He's actually walking. This is some proper Counter-Strike Pro stuff coming out of the bag right now for Freeze.
Is he from Counter-Strike?
No, he's from ET.
No?
I have no idea what he's doing, but it's working.
Yeah.
I think that move from Freeze just gave them the spot.
He's still alive.
But I think it's technically impossible to win now for EU.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It is, but I still want them to be able to get this plant right now because I want to see the rotation that I know they've been practicing. I want to see them get the instant plant on the second objective. It's looking promising. I'm guessing the NA guys are going to be a little bit more lax than they would be normally because they know they've already got this now. There's physically no chance that this could result in a loss for NA right now. NA are going to force a 4th map in this best of 5. But are we going to see Matt go for the...
EU guys are really surprised by this, and I think they're going to be frustrated on the next map.
Oh, and they're not going to get the rotation because of the time that they died, unfortunately. So, no, they're not going to be able to get the quick rotate round. NA just held that so solidly. And I honestly believe if it wasn't for the fact that the time was so low right then, they would have retaken that objective as well.
It was almost a full hold. Like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, great stuff. Glad to see North America coming together. Having a little bit of pride here.
Inferno just dominating on the scoreboard as well. With his just shy of 20,000 XP.
Let's see a little bit of where do your allegiances stand, chat. Let me know if you're rooting for North America or if you're rooting for Europe here. NA finally able to take 1 map in this series. It's not a 3-0, it's a 2-1 now as we move on to the next map. But let's hear it in chat. Who are you going to be rooting for in this next map? North America or Europe? Let us know.
Inferno 49.
Look
the
at
kills just came
Kumat
out.
with the engineer on 48 kills.
Oh wow!
Oh my god.
Outfragging Stoop Crime.
Bushwhacker is just so strong, especially
Yes.
that Keck SMG right now. It is crazy strong.
And Inferno is outfragging Bunga.
Wow.
All right, I am disturbed by the sheer disparity here. I've seen about 5 Europes to 1 NA in chat, so looks like I gotta go back and rally my home, my people a little bit here. All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining us on this lovely Sunday. We're here to watch some Dirty Bomb action. That is the new competitive FPS from Splash Damage. If you played RTCW, Wolfenstein, Enemy Territory, Quake Wars, Brink, or any of these types of games in the past, you know what you're looking at right now. This is hardcore FPS, objective-based, class-based, team-based action. And one of the most entertaining game types that I personally enjoy myself. This is stopwatch mode, where one team attacks and the other team defends. On the attacking team, you're going to try to get through a few objectives on a map, starting with one, moving on to the next as quickly as you can. And then the way stopwatch mode works, you will switch teams. The attackers will become defenders and try to beat that time or progress further than the other team was able to progress. So here we are on Bridge, a map that we have not seen very often in competitive play. We're going to see North America take on Europe. The score is currently 2-1 with Europe in the lead. And let's watch as North America versus Europe. It's going to be EU on attack and NA on defense.
I'm going to watch from Matt Joe attacking straight off the bat because this is one of the hardest maps to attack on, this first objective especially. We're seeing Matt Joe go over the bridge and it looks like he's going to drop down into the office area or not.
Looks
A
like
little
the whole
bit of
team
patience.
is taking the bridge route. Kumat is caught completely out of position.
Like, there's a couple of options you've got on this first objective. You can either go for the all-out wipe and take, or you can go for the pick repair, right? Where you just jump in constantly and get like a few seconds of repair each time. It looks like they're going for...
wow.
Oh my god, what just happened then? Bunga Bunga with 4 men out of nowhere totally destroys the defenders. This
just
is going to
gave
go
them
up so fast.
They should have pushed out from the middle. They were all stacked up 5-on-5, but they could have flanked them so easily.
The whole team just melted in front of our eyes.
Yeah, it's not
And
because of poor medic work. We actually saw some very nice medic work, but because they were also bunched up, a few nades did a lot of damage, a few sprays did a lot of damage, and North America went down very quickly.
And that's such a good time on such a hard objective.
But more importantly, it looks like the attackers have actually managed to secure the secondary objective building thus far, meaning that there may not even be a barricade to slow down this EV later. Saying that Kumat is trying to repair it, but there's no engineer on that defensive team.
And look at this freeze and a death from the back.
Oh, this is going to be so painful.
With the heal station.
Oh my god.
Stoop Crime
There's not
left
going to be a
alone.
barricade. They're not going to be able to repair it.
Oh, this bodes very
Stoop with
poorly.
a double nade.
This is not good for North America whatsoever right now.
And Bunga wins against Stoop, but Stoop had a heal station. I'm not sure how that
It's
happened.
Bunga Bunga, that's how it happens, son.
Yeah, I guess.
Match is just chilling out. They see him rolling. They'd be hating. I don't even know the rest of the words, but that EV is moving so quickly towards that barricade that there's no way on earth that they are going to be able to stop this right now, I don't believe.
Although, it's
Unless we see him...
it looks like it's possible now.
Yeah, I'm glad to see the nader in action here. Coolmac goes down, but is immediately revived. Iziel is down, though. Hollywood, the other medic,
Look
can he
at
revive Iziel?
Kumat
No.
with the suicide.
Oh, they need to get this repaired. We've got Hollywood trying to repair it. Still no engineer.
And they
All
kill
this
him
attacking
off.
team needs to
Wow.
do is push up and run into it, and they will be able to cross it over the line. Hollywood's making it happen, though.
He's
I
gonna
think
get
it
it.
might do it.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
get
did it as well. Oh my
Wow.
god, what a great turnaround from the North American players right there.
Yeah, now the
it's getting
barricade is
airstrike.
up, so the European team now needs to plant C4 on this generator if they want to proceed on this objective.
But airstrike missed the EV, so it's still not down actually.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them just go for mass damage rather than trying to plant the C4. I'm expecting a nader to come out now and just like fire nades
Yeah,
all
they
over
changed
that
the map, so
generator.
if you blow it up, you can't repair it again.
Yep.
Not sure if you knew about that.
So at least they can't cycle this objective. In the past, one of the reasons why Bridge wasn't played is the second objective you could cycle it. So you could plant a C4 on it, and then just as it was about to blow, they'd stop your EV, and then while you were trying to repair your EV, they'd re-pull up the barricade. That has been changed in the latest patch, so once the EV has reached the forward point, which it is at now, if that barricade goes down, they cannot re-put it up. So it makes it a little bit less punishing for players that just get caught out at a bad time.
So what you're saying is you can only repair that generator once?
Yeah,
Yes.
if it gets blown up, it's
okay.
only once.
Okay, that's interesting.
It just got to the point where most teams were just being full held at this objective just due to a well-timed airstrike every single time. I'm really surprised to see them trying to plant the C4. Why haven't they switched out to a nader and putting proximity mines on that to blow it up instead?
Look at this. They get cleaned up.
Yeah. It looked
Wow.
like they were going to be able to get that, but...
They should
deciding
disable
to
the
land-
EV right now.
Come on, I'm calling it. I want to see a Fletcher and I want to see a nader from this attacking team come out right now. Fletcher and nader. And it's not going to happen. What are they thinking? Oh, Inferno with a kill on Bunga Bunga.
Yeah.
I want to see that proxy just run in and start putting proximity mines on that thing and just trying to put as much damage onto that generator as possible ASAP.
Once again, Kumat is playing the nader in the window.
So I'm sorry, you can take this generator down with explosives? Is that what you're saying?
You can
Oh.
shoot it as well.
Yep.
Wow.
Just damage it.
All generators in the game act like that as well. So, you know.
I
It's what I was
totally
trying to say on Underground before. I was really surprised when they were struggling on the first objective that they wouldn't just go full damage build and take out the objective on the right, allowing them to push into the point. And I'm expecting them to do the same here, and it doesn't look like they've...
Well, EU does have an advantage here. North America's respawning. Hollywood up on the step here.
Both the medics are alive for some reason.
They've got the advantage, maybe, but the problem is, even if they plant the C4, that's 50 seconds wasted compared to 20 seconds to put damage onto it. It just... It doesn't
And
make
Freeze
sense.
is right now going up against the whole team.
Welcome
Joining
to
EU
But it gets
Freeze's
taken
world.
out.
All right, we're gonna jump over to the EU comms and hear what they're saying on team comms.
We are seeing players just shooting away at this thing. Unfortunately, you can't see this.
Changing mag! Take that!
Reloaded. I appreciate it.
We're back.
And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that little listen in on the European team. The objective is finally moving. Europe finally getting the EV past the barricade with 7 minutes to go. Basically half the map has expired already, but they are moving forward, and they do have, they do have a nice position here to move the EV.
Thank you.
Oh, but it's down. but there's no players next to it.
They need to take the high ground here. And guys, they're giving the high ground away.
Cool map flank.
Looks like Cool Matt is flanking with the nader position. Here he is on the side, also with that grenade launcher, trying to do some damage on the EV, trying to get Matcha down.
He gets
who's
Matcha
moving the objective. But
Actually, I'm gonna say, due to a far from perfect second objective push, like, I don't know, NA could have this, you know, if they actually go for a damage build. Oh, the objective does go down. The EV does go down.
See if they can kill Matcha.
And it's Matcha on the objective. Can he get the build up? Nope.
He's dead, but he's not gibbed.
Ice
is still there.
Oh, there's the gib.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to build it the slow way for now.
That said, Matcha is actually making it work right now.
No,
Cool Matt just ignoring him.
Taken out.
Oh!
Cool man. With the kill on Stoop.
Alright, so it's up to Europe to repair this EV up, and again, there are so many
Matches on
different
it.
high ground places to set up a crossfire here. Matches on it for a second there, but does go down quite quickly, so all that EV needs is really a tap, and it will be repaired. Or is it repaired already here?
It is repaired now.
repaired.
Okay, so they're moving it. They're almost to the
They
objective.
don't see he's moving it. They don't see it.
Israel's going in from
They're
the
not
back. He's going to
fucking-
get the kill just
Oh
before
my
it
God.
hits. All it
Wow.
needs now is an airstrike, and no, Matcha
goes
jumps on
Matcha.
top of it. It is going to end. Oh no, it's not. It could no. The airstrike's just a little bit
Airstrike
to the
misses.
side. Oh, that is so unlucky. We need to see as
They
many
need to
nades
take
and
it down.
grenades as possible.
Yeah, it's
Oh
not
wait,
too
wait,
much.
wait, wait. There we go,
Yeah, they
and it's
got it.
down.
Wow.
Wow, the EV is down.
This is
I
such a
would
good
say
position
like
for the
2
EV here.
pixels. 2 pixels away from where it would have deployed the rockets, so EU's got to feel pretty sad about that. It looks like they're making a strong push up on the top flank here. This top balcony area is a powerful position to be pushing in from. Let's see if they can take advantage of it with this crossfire up here. In comes an airstrike, clearing off the objective. Matcha's a little close to the airstrike. Don't die, please.
Oh,
he
it
goes
does,
down.
but he doesn't get
Ah.
gibbed. He gets revived instantly.
Okay. Nades raining in. Matcha's still on the build. Matcha trying to get this thing up as
Boom,
best as he
guys,
can.
in the back.
He's got medic help. He's got 2 medics and bungas there. This will finally
They
be
need to
the
set
EV.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
they might be able to get behind it before. Oh, Bunga runs into a rocket.
It doesn't give him somehow. Apparently rockets don't give in this game.
Luckily, they have enough time to set up on this objective. Sometimes when you get wiped, they can
Yeah.
just go for the double delivery without you even reacting.
Alright. Well, actually, there is a one-man advantage here for Europe. Will they be able to push in and grab this thing? They are able to.
It's
So
all on
Europe
Inferno now.
has a heavy advantage here, and I don't
I think it's
think
taken
NA is going to be able to stop this first delivery here. So Europe actually has a chance to finish off the map here. They're delivering one of the 2 objectives. One of
Come
them
on,
goes
Hollywood.
down.
No, unfortunately,
They got the
Wow.
second one. He's running, Matcha.
NA
running
got a
away.
little bit too aggressive.
Not just going for it. I don't think NA can stop this.
No,
I
they
think
can't
Europe
stop
is
it,
going to cap it off here, but a completely respectable time here for North America. That's going to be the first half of the 4th map here in this best of 5 series.
That's so
time
unfortunate
set.
though. I would love to see what happened if they held
Yeah.
the first objective just a little bit longer.
NA got a little bit too aggressive right at the end. They tried to actually follow Matcha out to stop him from taking that first
Yeah.
objective back. And by doing that, they pulled themselves completely out of position, allowing them to get both of them in such a short period of time. And that's devastating, really. That objective is kind of easier for the attackers than it is for the defenders. But the time that was just set there is ridiculous.
Yeah, they
And
did both the first and the last objective in under 1 minute.
Yeah, that's. I think if anything, that could be the deciding factor right now on this map, because I can't imagine a full hold on this first objective, because with it being an EV objective, eventually over time you are able to tap it to full completion. Hopefully they've learned something about where EU messed up on and not destroying the barricades using explosives. So if NA decide to switch to explosives, should be able to get that second objective. And I do feel like it could come down to this third objective where NA kind of royally screwed up there.
Yeah.
And here we go. Switching sides, North America now has to repair this EV as quickly as they can. Again, remember, Europe repaired this thing
looking
almost
good already. Bunga is
immediately.
already on the wrong side. If they push out now fast, it's looking really good.
Well, one of the medics for North America down and give very quickly. Stoop Crime, too many North Americans are down, and this first push is going to get shut down quite quickly.
I think if they realized that Bunga was in the house, they should have just ran on spot, because both Bunga and Icefeld were across the map. They could have just cleared the EV and started repairing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Alright, so already a very slow start. Well, not very slow. This is actually the standard. Europe was able to repair this EV extremely quickly, but we all know that it's very difficult to push in as an attacker and repair that thing. So not all that surprised to see North America having some trouble, although they are making a nice concerted push up around the top bridge here. Let's see what they can do with that. It's Stoop Crime in the heavy here, trying to... Okay, they're all pushing kind of slowly here. Let's see what they can do with this. I like that they're taking their time with this push here, but Cool Matt is separated down and Gibbed very quickly. He's the guy that can repair that thing the fastest, so that does hurt.
Israel is alone as an aura in the front.
And it's working. He sat on a hill station, got cover from the turret, which is at the other side. Just a nice little pincer around that quick door.
Well, this is actually looking very good for North America here. They have a one-man advantage, and they are very much on the objective here. It's just 2 left for Europe on the objective, but Europe spawns, and they spawn very closely here.
Cool Matt's still fighting. He should just run in and try and start the heal right now. But it doesn't matter anyway. He has got it, but Freeze is going to come around the other side.
Fight now. Don't go for the repair.
Instant revive there on Cool Matt. He's still trying to build this thing, still trying to deploy his turret, but it goes down very quickly here. But it's this is just absolutely mayhem right here.
The revive train is too much.
Fish Sticks introduced gaming tournament to front page.
And here we are. This is Dirty Cups. This is the Sunday show match. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone on the Twitch front page. We are happy to bring this match to you. This is a North America versus Europe show match. We're currently about 3/4 of the way through the tournament, the games so far. The current score is Europe up 2 versus America with 1 map under their belt, and so far it's up to North America to repair this objective. We're looking at the EV right now. Here they go, gonna try to repair it, but if you look at how Europe has set up Bunga Bunga and Adetto just waiting in these corners here, but actually this might bite Europe in the ass as North America does get a kill and a give. Let's see if they can push in with this one-man advantage. Oh, they're still very slow here. They're calm, collected, slow, but that may not be what they needed here. They did get a one-man kill and give, which could work in their favor here. It's actually 2, so it's 5 versus 3. Make it 5 versus 2. This has got to be a repair here for North America.
This should definitely be a repair now.
Bunga Bunga's alive though. Cool Matt.
Bunga is killing everyone right now. And he gets Cool Matt. He just killed 4 people here.
Bunga Bunga, what is this? Absolute madness. Bunga Bunga, our tier in the Fragger suit. Again, he has extra health and extra bullets in that class, and he does so much damage, especially when paired with a medic behind him. So Bunga Bunga really just saved that for his team.
Time-wise, it's not looking too great for this North American side. This isn't by any means a bad time. What was a bad time is the initial hold on the Europeans pushing this first objective. But when you see that time ticking away, it kind of gets scary. Less than 8 minutes left.
And we keep seeing North America take this alternate route over the bridge, actually.
It's slow.
It's good to mix it up with that push, but I'm a little surprised to see them doing it almost every time here.
The problem that you'll see a lot of teams do, especially when they're mixes, and we've seen the NA guys do it a few times so far today, is they'll get into a position where they say,
4 people.
"Oh my god, I just missed that."
Stoop Crime with the back rage here, actually. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Adetto just shutting that push down completely.
Wow. And again, he's going to do it
He
again.
keeps going. He just keeps going.
Oh,
He
the
killed 2 more
headshots are
people.
real.
Wow, a complete wipe. Europe is actually dominating right now. They were able to build this objective when they were on attackers in almost no time at all, and flipping it around. North America has only been able to get it about 60% built in quite a few minutes here.
Adeto wants more. He's still pushing as
Adeto's
well.
getting aggressive. He's pushing
What
in.
is
He's
he
like,
doing?
more.
oh.
But he gets shut down.
It's okay, because Adeto knows that he's so
I
far
saw the
forward
spawn.
and his spawn is coming up soon, so that's actually an okay push.
Anyway, what I was going to say previously about what NA and quite a few teams do is they get themselves into a decent position, like on top of the bridge right now, but then they never find the right time to attack, so they actually end up waiting there for like 20, 30, 40 seconds at a time without actually making any movements. Luckily, Coolmat has just been running in like a crazy madhead and just getting what he can done. It only needs a few taps.
Some very nice medic work getting the revives on the European side here. But actually, there are a couple kills and Gibbs. Oh, wow. There was an
It's 3
advantage
versus
there.
2 right now. But they're running away. There's
Bunga
3 guys
Bunga
running away
smashed
from
Adeto.
1 person.
Yeah!
Oh, man. I think the problem here on this objective is that the defenders, when they respawn, they're up and back at the objective in almost no time at all.
Yes.
Whereas on attack, when you die and respawn, it takes 10, 15, 20 seconds to get in a good position.
Well, unfortunately, I feel like every single map in Dirty Bomb at the moment has that same problem, where the defenders always spawn so much closer than what the attackers spawn to the objective. And especially on this objective, where there's some tight corridors, and even the positions where you can hold for a long time aren't really that advantageous. You end up with a position where it really is going to come down to that one 5-man wipe, that one really big power play, like what we saw Freeze do
Look at
earlier on.
Coolmat. Coolmat is repairing. He's gonna get it.
There we go, Ninja. Now the spawns are going to flip
But there's
almost
instantly an airstrike on it. It's gonna go down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because now what
Oh,
we were
did
just
it go
talking
down?
about previously has changed, and these spawns are going to be closer. Even if it went down now, the attackers are back on the advantage. It really depends on what they can do with this second objective. Now they need to either prevent it from getting
Matt
built
is
in the
building
first
already.
place.
He built it. Oh wow, that was so close.
Oh, Matcha built up the blockade.
If they got in a couple of
that
seconds
is
earlier.
so bad for, well, actually, it looks like they're able
It's
to
actually a
plant
good
here.
thing, really. It switches the onus onto the defenders now to try and defuse that bomb.
As long as they can defend this, it's okay.
Because they are going to be a
please.
player down, while Israel does try and walk with the EV until he gets to that forward positioning. Israel does get taken out. The EV is not moving.
So there are 2 objectives going on right now. There is a C4 planted on this generator, which is keeping this blockade up, and there's also the EV. The EV cannot move forward if the blockade is
Look at
still up, but
Kumat.
the C4...
Oh, the bomb's
Looks
going
like
to go. The
Kumat.
bomb's going to go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, he got
the defuse.
defused.
Wow.
Oh, how did they get
That's
that
so
defuse in the
Oh,
last
Matcha
second?
just at the right
He
He
can
can
time.
instantly plant it though.
That still hurts. It's another 40, 50 seconds to wait for that C4 to explode.
I want to see Stoop.
Freeze
Oh,
with an airstrike.
Bunga Bunga,
Freeze.
get out of the way.
Although I gotta say, North America is still alive and well and on the objective, so not a terrible position. They do need to rebuild that EV up. Where's Coolmat69? Here he is. Coolmat. Oh god, he's the entirety of Europe is coming through this left-hand side.
I'm not sure what Hollywood is doing. He's alone in the back as a medic. That was a huge mistake there.
And it looks like the C4 will explode, and Coolmat is getting the repair. So one breath of hope is still there for North America. There's
Not
still
repairing it.
a tiny
He didn't
chance.
repair it.
Yeah, he wants it to blow before he repairs.
And Hollywood's gonna try to finish off the repair here. Looks like he's gonna be able to do
There we
it, and
go.
we're
They
gonna
should have
move
the forward
past-
spawn straight away, which is going to make this a lot easier from now on.
I don't know if there's enough time though. I don't even know if it's possible at this point.
It
You
takes
guys
around
did it
1
in
minute
1
and
minute.
20 seconds to actually get from here to there. So there is just enough time if they do exactly what EU did.
And it is very possible to do it.
All right, so you
Look
heard
how
it here
fast
from
EV
our
is moving
expert
when there's-
analysis. You heard it first. There is still a chance. North America has to play perfect, though. Can they do it here? It's Europe who's positioned themselves on the upper bridge here, but the EV continues to move. Coolmat still right on it, right there, and we're very close to this.
They're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to do it. They're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do the final objective in time, but they are going to do this one instantly.
They need
the
to
airstrike is the airstrike is almost perfect for Inferno, though.
Coolmat needs to repair it instantly.
Oh no, it didn't go down.
Isn't enough. It isn't enough. There's a chance here. All right, North America.
Yeah,
this is
buddy.
literally the last hope. They have to get in and grab both of these objectives right here. Will Europe be able to set up in time? All they have to do is delay for 1 minute here.
Oh,
they can catch Icefeld.
The positions are not too bad.
Looking good.
They need to go for it though. They're slowing down a little bit. Can they kill Magic with that explosive spam? No, they can't, but they are going to actually push into the objective right now. Nade is going to go around the back. Does bump into Bunga Bunga and Proxy. Not going to be able to break in there instantly, but they are cleaned up by Inferno afterwards.
They have to run.
Oh no, the mine caught them out.
Oh my god.
There is still a chance.
Hollywood
with
is
1
running.
minute left.
Patadetto.
North America showing signs of life.
Look at Adetto.
Hollywood on his own. It's not going to
my
happen.
God.
Still a minute left though. It's not impossible. It's just not very likely.
Hey, let me remind you that Europe capped this final objective in 55 seconds. So 45 seconds remain for America. They're respawning right now. It's going to be super tough. They have to play perfect.
Look at Freeze in the back. He's up on the EV.
Oh man, Freeze with that positioning. That is so annoying. Oh, poor America. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. But what a nice try. What a nice play in the end there. They played very clutch, very well together as a team. I definitely think their cohesion got better as this tournament, as this best of 5 went on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up.
That was very good. I enjoyed that a lot.
We're playing out the last net regardless.
Okay. So we just got word from our production crew that it looks like we might be playing the final map regardless. So yeah.
Let's hope it's as good as this one, because this one was a really nice.
Yeah, this was good. Bridge, we need to see it played more often.
But look at the times. I'm so sad they couldn't defend a bit better on the first and last objective.
Yeah.
I think they would have taken this map.
All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, but thank you everyone for joining us. We really, really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the follow button here on the twitch.tv/DirtyCups channel. We're going to be bringing you the first official Dirty Cup series next weekend. That's Sunday, 1 week from today, but we're just giving you a little taste of what is to come with a little show match here, North America versus Europe. You know,
I'll show a video while you take a break.
We're going to show a quick video here. Thank you for joining us. Sit tight. We've got some more Dirty Bomb action coming for you in just a moment.
Video being played.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I thought we were playing a video and having a bit of a break.
Thank God you're back. You have to save me.
Save you?
Yeah. I can't be alone now.
You need babysitting, do you, Drakus?
Yeah, that's right.
Who babysits you on
I believe
I&I?
we're going live here. It's going to be North America on attack and Europe on defense. Here on this first objective,
An instant
we have
pause
a
straight
pause.
away. Still need 1 minute. Looks like one of their players is currently AFK. But it's not a problem. We'll get straight into this as soon as the unpause comes in. I'm excited for this one. I'm kind of surprised that we're going to have EU on Defender first. It does mean that we are probably more likely to see a longer map overall. But I don't know. I think a lot of the positions recently, both from V586 and I&I, who two of the players are from on the EU side, do rely heavily on that upper sniper position, which isn't going to be there, it looks like. So I don't know. I'm imagining quite a scrappy attack and defend on the first objective for however long it takes.
There we are. We do just have a little bit of a pause here. So again, the first objective is a C4 planting objective. You need to plant on this wall here that you're not going to see it on your screen because we can't really float around right now. but there's actually a number of side objectives. There's a forward spawn that can be captured, which is very important. Yeah, so we'll see, and as well as a generator that can be repaired or blown up, which will open up or close down another pathway. So, this objective is difficult to get. It's a difficult one for attackers. So that's why you will probably be seeing these teams go for those side objectives if necessary. But like I said before, anything can happen and has happened in the past. So we'll see if this is slow, fast, or right in the middle.
You know what? I'm kind of expecting some cheese right at the start from the EU guys. I know that Adetto, especially from Demon, likes to defend much further up towards the spawn by taking out the side objective, which is the generator which removes the gas from the tunnels. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a full push into office by the defenders on the first wave, as crazy as that sounds. I wouldn't hold it against them, especially with Freeze as well. They're just going to be back raging all game.
Yeah, we really did notice that about Freeze. It looks like we should be ready. Owen, can we get this thing going? But I did want to call out that people were saying Freeze, he's got amazing individual talent, but he's not someone that always plays as a team. So we actually saw that happen. He took these flanking positions so many times, which was cool to see. But here we are, jumping into the game, finally ready to go here on Terminal. First objective, let's watch how Europe sets up.
So I'm still expecting them to push forward.
Sets up.
No, it looks like we've got more of a traditional setup. Airstrike is down towards the balcony position. We've got an Aura and Skyhammer on the luggage. We've got a Proxy and Sawbones up on the balcony, which is a bit of a strange combination, to be honest.
Luggage, but they spotted it.
But the hailing station is down. Has gone back up again. A little bit too late.
Inferno tried to take on like 3 guys by himself. That's not
They
gonna
just
work.
took luggage though.
They're already into the point.
Whoa! What is going on here? But can they actually push in and plant? I think part of the reason this is a difficult objective to plant on is because it's so wide open, and there's many positions that you can kill the planters from.
We've still got 2 people in that area.
Yeah, it's a medic and it's a fragger. What kind of damage can they do? Can they get any kills? And Gibbs here, there are 2 kills.
Look at Freeze
and
with
potentially
wow.
2 Gibbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
and another pause.
Unfortunately, they lost Cool Matt, I think.
Yeah, it looks like that's the case.
That's
That is
unlucky
devastating. They're in
have-
such a good position.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they didn't lose Cool Mat, would they have actually got a plant off by now?
They can still do it. Adetto and Freeze caught the full spawn.
But they've been holding this
it's
position
possible.
now for a full wave. I wonder when Cool Mat actually dropped. Did he just drop when they called the pause, or was it a few seconds later? If it's a blue screen, it could have been a full minute where Cool Mat wasn't in. I didn't really follow from Cool Mat, so I don't know what he contributed, or if he even got out of spawn at the start.
All right, well, actually a very good advantage for North America, even though one of their players did have to drop out. This little duo of Stoop Crime and, let's see, who is it? It's Israel, was able to get 2 kills, and looks like they might be able to get the Gibbs here as well. So this could be the man advantage that they need. Let's see. Hopefully, maybe.
I would be so disappointed if Stoop tries to run away instead of gibbing these 2 people. He needs to go for the Gibbs here.
So anyway, guys, I know there's been a few pauses in this last map. Hopefully this won't continue. This is the second time that Cool Mat's crashed. I think we all need to chip in and get Cool Mat a new PC after this.
I think we need to help Lynx first. Actually.
Yeah, Lynx, one
He's
of the
playing
best.
on a calculator right now, so
One of
if
the
you want
best
to
players in the
contribute,
games.
You should
30
give to
FPS.
Lynx.
50% of the donations we receive will go to links now.
Oh, I'm going to announce that right now. I'm not at all. We have got a producer who's talking into our ears in the background, and he did say it was a joke. It was a joke, but Lynx should be receiving 50% of any money raised by Dirty Cups. Could you imagine if you just blew up overnight, millionaires? You've said that on here, verbal contract. It's got to be done. Taken to court, 50% of all earnings. taken away.
Yeah, and again, we're waiting for CoolMatt69 to rejoin. This is like the third time I think that we've had to pause for him. So hopefully he can come back in soon. But thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone who's been tweeting the stream out. We really, really appreciate it. Everyone who's hosting the channel on Twitch and all that good stuff. Talking about getting the conversation going on Reddit, on the Dirty Bomb forums, everything. We're really glad to have you here. And we're really glad to be bringing you this North America versus Europe show match. I am Fishsticks, again, bringing this to you live on the Dirty Cups channel with the wonderful co-hosts PixelTwitch and Dracius. So we'll hopefully be jumping right back into game as soon as Matt gets back in. And again, we're in this position where North America might actually have a decent advantage here if they can get Matt back in.
It's not a bad hold at all so far. They've been able to keep this luggage area for a full 2 spawns. Freeze has just been taken out before the pause came in. And Freeze, luckily for North America, did take out his teammate Adetto. I'm excited. Get back in. Where is he? Killmat is connecting to the server. It's not going to be long now.
Come on, Stoop, keep them. Keep.
It's not going to. He's in the middle of a reload.
Maybe.
That is the time.
I noticed. Okay,
question.
I noticed every time I said Gib, I saw a bunch of people in chat go Jib.
Yeah, it's just
with
that's
a J.
the troll. Yeah.
Well,
So
we're
we are.
live.
Here we
We
go.
were expecting that straight away. And no, Stoop went in for the give, like you said, but with a knife and got taken
Oh
out
my God.
instantly.
And they're gonna get revived now.
Oh no, the
There we go,
medic
the
ice.
revives, yeah.
All that advantage completely gone. Oh, but there's a nice
But
pincer
Hollywood-
move here. Hollywood with
Killmat's still not moving.
Wow. Matcha, it's alive.
Owen must have started this a little bit too early. I think Killmat is still in the lobby
No.
trying to connect.
Okay,
Basically.
Matt is ready. Okay. May have been a little bit of a...
A
Oh,
preempt-
Banga is alive right now. If you think you can kill Banga. 1-on-1? No. He gets taken out.
Inferno's going to take this forward spawn. It looks like he might have time to do it. The Earthstrike did take out Matches, so they are going to wait for the revive. It looks like we can't see the actual time left, but oh no, he gets taken out instantly.
But it's a nice advantage here. 3-2 for North America. Make that
Looking
3-1.
so good right now.
2 seconds to respawn though. If they don't
Why are they not
plant
planting?
now,
What are they waiting
if
for?
They don't
They're
plant
waiting for the
right
forward
now.
spawn, it looks like.
Doesn't matter.
No, I agree, but
Oh.
if they clear this
Let's hope they can
wave,
clear it now.
it's almost guaranteed at
Cool
least.
is on the MG.
Yeah, well, I like the thought here for North America, and it looks like they have the right positioning to get these kills, but they're not able to get the give every time. It looks like they
Yes.
are making some headway, though.
It did work. It was a risk, which does seem to have worked out. Killmat needs to get there and get the plant before Freeze gets on top and be able to pop his head.
Oh, gonna be so close.
Oh, he just
They got
manages it.
That's not a bad time for a plant if they can keep this thing alive. I like this positioning that they have around the corner here. I think you called that the luggage area?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay, it's called luggage. We're calling it luggage.
And
so
it's
holding
planted for the
luggage is
MG.
very important here.
Well, Fishsticks, an interesting fact for you while this plays out. If you look at the bottom left of the screen, where the minimap is, you'll see that depending on what area they are in, it actually calls out the name
Wow.
for you.
I did not know that. So this is apparently subway station. Yeah, not luggage, but subway station.
They're gonna get this first objective in a really good time.
Yep. Kudos to North America putting up a really good fight here. I like, that was such a questionable play there to wait on the forward spawn instead of pushing straight into the objective, but they got the forward spawn, they got people up on the balcony, and it really worked out for North America, so kudos to them for that.
Freeze in the back. Every time.
I think going
It's
forward
like
with Dirty Bomb, I think we're going to see an awful lot more of this kind of accepting that we're going to lose a little bit of time in doing this for more consistency and being able to do it. And I think that was like one of the first examples that we've seen so far out of the 2 Dirty Cups that we've run plus the show match, where it looks like a team decided to wait on doing the objective, and it did work out tremendously well for them.
Alright, almost a full respawn here for North America. as they are pushing forward now.
About 30 seconds left before the spawns move up, and then they will have
They're
to abandon
retreating
this
already.
position.
Everyone is retreating except Freeze, of course, because he wants to get the kills.
It could work out for them. No, it
Freeze is
doesn't.
cracking me up, man. He does really
completely
good.
alone.
That distraction play, you can't underestimate how important that is, though.
You can't. But I do feel, having seen Freeze play in pubs and stuff like that, and pugs, that it can work tremendously well. But also, if a team messes up drastically, it's sometimes his fault. Like, more often than not. But they have seemed to have got themselves a fairly decent hold. That said, coming through the clock tower, there is 4 players from America.
What is Israel doing? Israel is
They're in.
all by-
It looks like the
Yeah.
bombs
Wow.
could go down.
Boom, get with a nade. Oh my god.
It gets cool, Matt. Matchid takes out Inferno with the proximity mine on the point, but Inferno's back
North
up.
America is up. They are planting. This
Oh.
is a really, really good time.
Especially considering all the problems that they've had with Cool, Matt. This is outstanding, just consistent play. We called it earlier on as soon as North America took the first map that they won. It's just, like, consistency just got better throughout it all. The first 2 maps looked like it was going to be a whitewash completely, and now for the
And match
previous...
is already taken out.
Yeah. The last 3 maps have just been so much closer.
You know, we keep hearing people talk about how underpowered Aura is, but her simple mobility, Israel is using that to his advantage. Just hopping around, bouncing around, staying mobile, staying out of sight, using the heal station to good advantage here, getting the revives. So, you know, we could potentially see a buff. I mean, I wouldn't be sad if Aura got like a 10 health buff. But Israel did amazing work there, and they're going to get both objectives
Wow.
with an amazingly fast time.
No,
I don't know if the problem with Aura is that she's actually bugged. I don't know if you were. I made a video
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, no.
Like as soon as the heal station takes like any form of explosive damage, it just gets destroyed. Even if it's outside of the explosion radius, it gets destroyed. So it's a bit broken.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of an issue of explosives actually doing damage through walls on deployables at the moment. That's why if you see them in the area next to the first objective wall, underneath, if an airstrike goes off outside, it will quite frequently still take out the healing station,
Yeah.
which makes it very frustrating to play at the moment. Plus the added setup time has kind of hurt her a little bit. I do think she's more viable than a lot of players make out, though. I just think that it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the changes, and also splash damage fixing that little issue that it's got with the
I think that's the
explosives.
biggest problem right now. If they fix that, I think
Yeah.
he's already a lot more viable. Because everything just kills it. You can't keep it up, and then there's like a 20-second cooldown, and you can't do anything.
Now, I know we can't reverse time or anything. I know we can't go back in time to an hour ago and restart this whole series, but I just think it's worth pointing out that I'm actually feeling with the performance that NA have put in the last 3 maps, that there's a small chance that if by chance this was to be restarted, like best of 5 start again, I think we may actually see a different result coming out. I don't know. I'm amazed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
very
give
possible.
it to NA. They're really pulling it together. I don't know who's shot calling for them, but they've made a lot of really smart decisions, which, you know, as we talked about, they're questionable. It's really hard to decide what to do in some of these situations, but they seem to be making that right play more often than not.
It
I
wouldn't
think NA is
surprise me
gonna
if it was
full this objective.
I've got a feeling too, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if it's actually Inferno being the shot caller for the NA team right now. He's got so much insight. He's been playing the game for such a long time now, like upwards of 2.5 years, I believe. So he
Yes,
knows
the game has
in and out.
been in alpha and beta for that long, people. If you didn't know.
Inferno getting a good shot onto
Look
Magic.
at the nades! Wow!
Oh, no
Leading
Gibbs,
out.
but
Oh
no
my
Engies.
god.
No Gibbs, but no medics.
Yeah.
So if they time this right, they could go out and kill Freeze and Icefelt right now and leave them on opposite spawns. Doesn't look like they're going to take that risk though. Probably for the best. I'm going to follow from Matt, who's going up on the balcony now. Cool Matt and Israel holding that balcony section though, so it's not going to be an easy push by any means. Oh,
Again.
I've only just noticed that we have seen Snoop Crime take that upper position above the wall, which has been used by quite a few teams in the real matches, the real clan matches.
It appears to be somewhat of a meat grinder right now. EU is going down fast and they're going down quick. Although they do get a couple kills in Gibbs, it's just Freeze who's left alive.
Look at Freeze.
So I don't think he can do it by himself, but he's sure he can
I think
try.
it's gonna do a lot of damage here. If they don't know he's there.
Oh,
But they know he's there.
Oh, Inferno with the godly game sense was prepared for that.
and Freeze got caught out on an opposite spawn wave again. Seeing Stoop Crime go back up onto the balcony. This position just seems to be the power play for all teams that play it right now. It seems to be the one position which makes the most difference to the outcome of a match. And right now, I think Fishsticks is completely correct. It's looking like unless by some miracle something happens, we could actually be looking at a full hold right now. They haven't really come close to a decent attack yet, the EU side.
So, a lot of folks may have been expecting a one-sided match here, but I have a stupid grin on my face right now because North America is showing what they're made of, showing that they can stand up to the European tyrant, and doing very well here on this map, that's for sure. This map actually may be the most one-sided we've seen so far.
Yeah, without a doubt. That said, the other map that NA did take was also pretty one-sided on Trainyard. Did get that full hold going quite well. 15 minutes almost on the first objective for the NA hold. They're still pushing that balcony.
Inferno's nades are just raining down on these people on balcony, doing so much damage.
I know, it's
It's kind of interesting. We've seen NA is switching up who's playing what merc, except for Cool Matt and Israel. Everyone has been just rotating it on a map-by-map basis. Maybe they're just playing rock, paper, scissors. I want Fragger this time.
Inferno again just sticking down to his lucky position. And one thing that we have noticed, what I was saying earlier as well, is the NA guys seem to be very strict in the positioning. They're staying there. They're not breaking positions that much. They are staying consistent with where they are standing and where they're attacking from. And it's really just, it looks like a padlock. It's just locked the game down and this map down so strongly.
Alright. Well, EU, at least they're not dying immediately in this push, but Bunga Bunga all by himself pushing straight forward. Matcha on the other side, so actually Matcha is revived, and it looks like we could have a decently successful push because Adetto is still alive and gets
the plant's
the
gonna go
revive
down
once again, and it's an engineer who's Matcha who's going to plant. So, well, it's still going to be tough at this point, but...
Now, I don't know, are they taking the forward spawn? Yes, they are taking the forward spawn. Maybe they shouldn't have done, not if they wanted any chance. They haven't got a lot of time
I'm not sure
left.
they're gonna take it. I think they're gonna capture 90%
I think they took it. I think
way.
Freeze took it.
I think they... You think?
I think Freeze took it right at the very end. Which is going to make this, the rotation after this explosion very difficult for them. We'll see now when they respawn.
Nice full
Yeah,
wipe though there. So this plant is almost surely going to go off without a hitch.
Again, teams need to get it into the heads. If they get that plant off and have all players on point, do not take the forward spawn. You're costing yourself a minute, and that decision to take the forward spawn could have just cost them this round.
Well, I guess, is it theoretically possible that if they literally just sprint straight to the objectives? Who knows? It might be.
It would have been, and they would have been in a much better position to make that sprint if it wasn't for taking the forward spawn.
Yeah, it's a huge mistake to take it.
So yeah, there we go. There's no one got through. There's 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
That is game. NA did take the final map. I know that it wasn't in order, right? I know that basically it was a 4-1 win, but I did call from the very start 5-2. I was right, you was wrong. Nah, 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 nah.
Well, I mean, I said it was going to be 3-1. I didn't expect this map to be played. Then I would definitely would have said it's going to be 3-2. Nah, but honestly, I'm really impressed by the NA guys.
Just the improvement throughout the games is just huge.
That's a
The map
little
they
odd.
won, they played really well, and even on bridge, that was such a close game.
Yeah.
Well, it makes you wonder, with the NA team, quite a few of these guys are teamless. So hopefully they find themselves homes and find themselves good teams to play for in the next Dirty Cups, which is next Sunday. So we'd like to see NA with a couple teams that can compete with the likes of V586 and Demon and Initialize, but that's it. 3-2.